man. Hold up.
That was
Blast
tough.
That shit, blast that shit.
You know, I only that's the only I only have that 8 seconds though, because I don't want us to get copywritten.
I don't care, bro.
We'll take it.
Oh, I'm warning you ahead of time. Ron needs a clip of me saying something. Oh, we live?
Yeah. We went live.
Whoa, I ain't saying nothing no more.
Just text me real quick.
I'll put it in the private chat.
Yeah, you little crazy man. I'm trying to get it busting, bro.
What do you mean, like?
Me, I better hit him up one more time. Hey,
go ahead, bro. That song is heat. That's what we needed. Oh my god.
We needed that.
Yeah, that's the one right there. How was Drake's album? Y'all enjoying y'all time with Drake's album?
I'm enjoying Drake's album.
That joint fire.
That joint is fire.
I won't lie. I'm a little mad at him because we had a teacher strike or a teacher's assistant strike up here where we at, and we needed a gym for my my youth team that I'm coaching to practice in, and he didn't hit me back to say we could use his gym at his house. So a little disappointed. That's okay. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Maybe you know if it's like.
Me, I better hit him up one more time. Hey.
Maybe I just needed to hit him up one more time. I don't know.
One more time. One more time.
Bama is ghosting again.
The nastiest man, bro. The nastiest man on the internet has arrived.
Because you know why, J-Rod? You know what he was saying, bro? That first college episode, you know, Alabama was going to whoop LSU ass.
Yeah, I want to see Bama. Why is Bama really running from everybody?
Is that why his internet was wonky? Because
I can't believe Bama's really running
lost
from
number
everybody,
2?
Bro.
Is that what happened?
Okay. Yeah. You got to look your shit in the eye, Bama. I ain't going to lie. I'm disappointed.
I thought he would have been quick to come on and talk about his Dolphins beating my crappy Bears, but no, okay.
Nah, because Justin Fields had his way with y'all. And equanimous St. Brown catch away from maybe a magical. But unfortunately, the outside of Mooney and Claypool, the rest of the Bears receivers got claws for hands. And I'm not saying that to be a diss. That shit get on my nerves to watch.
No, I hear you.
He I don't know.
You know, that is crazy though.
Yo, what did you? Though. Yo, Ben upgraded something because your sound quality is ridiculous.
It don't sound good.
No, it sound like normally you kind of sound like this, and now it's like, yo, what up? Like you just
okay,
booming, you're booming. No, it's good, it's good.
Mike.
He's booming OD. Everybody's booming today. I love the energy. It looks amazing. And I wish Bama was here to share it with us, but
yo, Bama is really crazy.
He really ducking, and that's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta take your L's, bro. Sometimes you
he's crazy. He's crazy.
He's definitely crazy.
So you know, since we're talking about the Bears and Dolphins game, it's a nice little narrative I was kind of hoping to paint for everybody to know. I don't know if you guys see the title. I mean,
yeah, that's just a nasty title, bro.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I went straight from work to practice.
I love it.
To here, so I did not see the doc or the title. What am I missing?
Look at the top.
The title of the page is the Bears franchise back with a picture of Justin Fields on the cover.
Finally have their running back.
Who?
The Bears have finally found their franchise running back.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like that. I don't like.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Crazy though.
You love to see it. What's crazy?
People was writing off Justin Fields in the first two. They say he trash, he dirt.
You remember that? You remember that?
You know what? Because you know what it is, though.
They weren't letting him be who he was.
That first 3 weeks, everybody was on that Trevor Lawrence shit. Oh, he got a new coach and this and that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Goddamn praising him, shitting on Justin Fields. Now it turned the other cheek.
Yeah, I never shitting on Fields. I already knew.
So did you put that title? Did you make that title?
I did not make that title.
Okay, because let me say this. Because that's what they were saying about Jalen Hurts last year. Maybe he's just the receiver away.
I am the host today. And I did not have any take about this.
Okay.
All I'm doing is asking the question. When a quarterback's over and under on FanDuel is 130, it raises some eyebrows. I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
nasty, bro. Stop.
That's
I'm
nasty,
just,
bro. That's a
but all I'm
context
doing is
That's a context
asking
bend.
questions. That's
Hey,
all I'm
hey,
doing.
when you break a record for most rushing yards by a quarterback in a game held by Michael Vick.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
And to
running
be
back?
honest, the Bears low key
Joe.
should.
You calling Michael Vick a running back?
No,
Nah.
exactly. You're not.
None. You're not.
And the thing is, though, to
Oh,
be
yeah.
honest, the Bears should have won that game. Like that PI, like that shit on Chase Claypool, but they jumped his ass.
Yeah, that was
PI.
that was definitely a PI.
They low-key should have won that game.
No call.
So I mean,
But not
hey,
even that. But even after the no call, St. Brown got to make the catch on.
yeah, that's a fact.
At the end of the day, that's as good as a pass as you're going to get right to both your hands. You got to make that catch, bro. That's it. That's a pitch and catch right there.
I'm just gonna sit back and listen because it's nice. It's nice to hear. Keep it coming.
Yeah, I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you. I could go on the cliff for Justin Fields.
Yo,
Like,
I ain't gonna chat.
I can listen to Bears praise. I don't know how many more times, but at least
Me, I better hit him up one more time.
at least one more.
Hey,
Hey, I just want to say,
Yeah.
I know we love Trevor Lawrence.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
I said, all I want to say is this, and nobody wants to talk about this. In high school, for the Elite 11 MVP, Justin Fields beat Trevor Lawrence head-to-head. The college football playoffs to chip to go to the national title, we watched Justin Fields with a broken rib play the game of his absolute life. 6 touchdowns, I think.
Yeah, he shitted on Clemson. I'm not gonna
He
lie.
shitted on Clemson. He shitted on
Yeah,
Clemson.
yeah, he did.
And now you finally seeing when you play to Justin Fields' strengths, you keeping him out of that nasty, murky pocket, letting him use his legs. And Dub, I honestly think the over-under on his yards is going to go up. The amount of drops this kid deals with, the lack of talent at the position, you got to understand some of that offense, the way they played against the Dolphins is like, all right, we're going to allow Justin Fields to be an athlete because ultimately we don't have enough athletes on the outside to rely on that we got to put him into the game plan. Like, unfortunately, that's why you have these type of quarterbacks, Dub. That's why the game is evolving the way it is, because at the end of the day, when you have a deficiency somewhere, it's always great to know you got an athlete that's always touching the ball first before everybody, right? So I like how the Bears kept the ball in his hands, and he was phenomenal. He was really phenomenal.
How good was it, though? What a good clip of Miami's the head coach telling him, "Yo, stop scrambling, stop
it.
He's not listening."
That
was beautiful. That was
That's what running backs do, man. You know.
Beautiful. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm a fan. I'm feeling him. I'm feeling.
Listen,
Yeah.
you know what's funny? Look, obviously, we need him to be able to pass more. Obviously, however, if you look at the teams that are leading in the standings in the NFL, they're not all. I'm not saying they're all run, but they're all mobile now. They all can get out of the pocket. Even sometimes, I'm not just talking. Jesus. I'm not just talking Lamar Jackson type where they're, I'm not just saying that, but I'm just think about it. Mahomes can get out of the pocket when he has to. Josh Allen can get out of the pocket when he has to. Jalen Hurts get out of the pocket when he has to. All of these guys now, like the day, and where do we see, and I get it that they're old, but where do we see, the Tom Brady's and the traditional pocket passers are now starting to like, hey, we need you to do more. In these offenses with the defense, now the defense is catching up. They're putting more pressure. They're running more schemes. You got to be able to move. And we're now seeing that transition, and all those old school coaches. And I'm not even saying the Bears aren't one of them because they didn't let him do any. There's no RPOs in the first 7 weeks. Look what happened. They're like, hey, he's not going to win us games in the pocket. Now he's looking significantly better. Okay, they're still not winning games, but that's a different thing about talent. But all those guys now, we're letting them do their thing a little bit more. I think this is what we're going to see moving forward in the NFL is I'm not saying running quarterbacks, but there's going to be that mobility aspect that you have to be successful.
I agree. And to your point, I mean, even Patrick Mahomes against the Titans, how many bailout runs did he have in that game that were critical?
He was their top rusher. And there was no Hillier, there was no Pacheco, whatever that dude's name is, McKinnon.
Yep.
Like it was him running
Patrick
just
Mahomes.
enough. Just enough.
Mahomes.
Like they needed 9, he gets 10. They need 7, he gets 8. Just enough because you can't defend everybody. Just can't.
I think what people fail to realize too now is because obviously the idea of the quarterback position traditionally was like the quarterback isn't the best athlete on the field. You forget now, a lot of these quarterbacks that are coming into the league were multi-sport athletes before they played quarterback in the NFL. Some of these guys were shortstops, played basketball, ran track. So when it's time to move, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, I'm not saying he's the fastest dude, but he looked deceptively fast against the Titans when they needed him to look deceptively fast. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I agree with that. You know, I think the league is changing. You got to be able to move around a little bit.
He's just MJ Mahomes, bro. He's a different breed, son. I'm telling y'all, he's changing the world. I promise y'all, MJ fucking Mahomes, bro.
MJ Mahomes.
Yes, sir.
Fluent,
Yes, sir.
fluent. Let me
Yes,
listen.
sir. Yes, sir.
When are we
Yes,
gonna
sir.
start having this convo, son? When are we gonna start having this convo about him being the best, if not a top 5 quarterback in NFL history?
He's
The dude
there.
loses his best weapon. And what does he do? Puts on
Cook.
the MVP caliber
Cook.
season, just cooking. Just cooking guys.
He balling out of control.
I ain't got nobody to run for me.
Here's-
I'm gonna run it
here's-
myself.
Here's the thing. I said to you last year when you said Mahomes top 5, and I said, you're nuts. It's too early. He hasn't done enough. The offseason came, and I said, now he lost his best weapon. Let's see what he does. So far, so good. I will go this far. If Mahomes takes them deep, like AFC Championship game,
Mm.
I will come on this show and tell you, 1, Patrick Mahomes, top 5 all time, and now you're more fluid. But he's got to do that first. He's got to do
Let's
that.
go. We been waiting for you.
I will
He
give that. I will
he
give that.
really just already there. It's that he needs longevity, which in longevity matters for all time.
It does. It does.
Like wise for me, he already did.
I'm not gonna lie. I think
The fact that we could have that conversation, and like I said, I don't think he's there yet. But man, he's fucking
That's what I'm saying. The
close.
fact that we can have it now, he's already in here. This
Right?
early.
That probably
He's
tells you, like, unless he has some catastrophic like injury or brain hemorrhage and plays the next 3 years as a second string, which isn't gonna happen. Like, yeah, dude's there, man. Dude's there. Good for him. I was questioning what he could do without Tyreek Hill, and he answered the call. So
Speaking of Tyreek Hill, shit, he break that record. Shit, I bet it's the same shit y'all was trying to do with Cooper Kupp.
what's that now?
I'm saying he break that receiving record because he don't pay for 2K. I bet it hit the same thing I was hearing from Cooper Kupp.
Who?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
If Tyreek Hill breaks the receiving record with Tua as his quarterback, I'll be screaming it from the mountaintops. Because as a passer, look, I'm giving Dub too much love today. As a passer, Matthew
coming
Stafford
around.
is a better passer last year than Tua is.
Yeah, it sure was.
And yeah, if he can,
J-Rob need to get J-Rob had a
Pass him?
point that he need to talk about too. About
What
Tua.
happened?
I said you had a point. Remember we was talking about earlier that you had to bring it up because I brought up Tyreek. Say if he break that 2K, I bet it's the same shit that they was talking about with Cooper Kupp with him last year.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm talking about when you was talking about Tua's arm, how it can limit him.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I just felt like at the end of the day, when I said that in the Discord, people got so upset at me, like I was slandering Tua, and it wasn't really a slander Tua. I think Tua has clearly been one of the most accurate quarterbacks in football. I think Geno Smith, him, Pat Mahomes have been some of the most accurate guys in the league this season so far. But at the end of the day, for me to not act like his arm isn't a bit limited, I will be lying to myself. And I'm not saying he doesn't get these guys to football. I understand Tyreek has all these yards. But at the end of the day, Tua got 2 Lamborghinis, and he got to put them both in cruise control. He can't put them in sport. He can't put either Lamborghini in sport. And that's all I'm saying about him. I ain't saying he's bad. I think, obviously, and the thing is what loses me, and this is why I feel like sometimes people have to be, I want to say, aware of themselves, because Tua went on the podium and questioned the media and was like, how about the deep ball? I'm pretty good with the deep ball now. And this is why I feel like you're listening to the media. 1, you need to drown that out and just understand who you are. 2, Tua, you should be able to throw on the money from the 40 and in, because it's not as much space. The field's more condensed. Those throws should not take it out of you. But on the other side of that half, we know what you are. We do. And ultimately, I was just trying to make the point of you could probably get to sport mode if you have a Justin Herbert at quarterback. You wouldn't have to be in cruise control so much.
But don't I think what everyone's arguing is you said that they're limited with Tua.
Arm strength. He's
and I
limited
don't
with
think
his arm strength.
you could say
no. I didn't say they were limited. I said Tua was limited.
Oh, okay. I mean, then I must have misunderstood.
I said Tua was limited. Ain't nothing limited about Waddle or Tyreek Hill. Ain't shit limited about them. You get the ball in their hands from anywhere on the field, they can do it. And this is why I think people got to realize Tua has the perfect two weapons to literally expunge his deficiency in arm strength. Mm-hmm. You got two guys that can hit their head on the goalpost from a 5-yard hitch. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to cover up a lot of the deep balls that people like. The numbers are good if you have an accurate quarterback. I'm just saying, if you got to chuck that thing 70 yards down the field and still be able to run under it, Tua cannot do that for you. He can't.
Well, but to your point, he does have two receivers that if it's off and he throws that 60, 70, they can make up the difference.
Right.
Which helps. Right. But yeah, and that's why, and that's to my point, I don't know if you heard me when I said it. That's why I said if Tyreek Hill breaks that record with Tua as a quarterback, I think that's even more impressive than someone who does it with a guy who can throw a deep ball.
Right. No, I agree with that. That's a fact. That's 100% a fact. Because he's on Tyreek Hill is on a god tier pace right now, fellas. 2K.
You know, have we ever seen it? Have we ever seen it work out for both? Like we had a quarterback wide receiver combo in Mahomes and Tyreek Hill, and when they break up, have we ever seen it where the quarterback still does good and the wide receiver still like it's normally one.
Devontae Adams and
Wes
both
Walker
are doing bad. Both are pretty doing bad. Wes Walker didn't do well.
No, he did well. He did well. But he had Peyton Manning.
Randy Moss post Vikings.
Because he left Tom Brady.
Well,
and
Randy Moss leaves Dante Culpepper, right?
Brady.
And no, he went to the Raiders first, but then he goes to Brady. How did Culpepper do after Moss was gone?
Oh, he was not as great.
He was not as great.
But that's good.
Wes Welker.
This was Culpepper though.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Randy Moss out there summer. You could look at this year. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. Neither one is doing as good without each other. This is the first time in memory, someone will probably remember one, but this is the first time I can remember where they go their separate ways and both. Mahomes, we're talking about him as, hey, he might be top 5 all time. Look at what he's doing without Tyreek Hill. And we're saying, look at Tyreek Hill. He might break the receiving yards record. They're both doing great. That shows how great both of those guys are. So if it's possible, you probably underrated both of them.
I gotta say this. Can I pick y'all brains on this? And this is like something I really thought highly about. I know people want to give Tua a lot of MVP consideration, but I gotta be real. I think Tyreek Hill needs some MVP consideration. And I know wide receiver.
I'm mad Trent just left. I'm so mad Trent just left because we was arguing this shit a few weeks ago.
No, I really feel that way. I really feel that way in my heart because as wide receiver is a dependent position. Everybody knows that because you got it. But he is also making his quarterback look phenomenal.
Wide receiver getting MVP votes?
I could see it.
I'm not saying you're wrong. But wow. Yeah, I'll say this about Tua. If Tua doesn't miss a game, he's in that conversation, though. Mm-hmm. He's in that conversation. I think the fact that he missed games is the only thing.
I'll say right now, like when it comes to MVP, Tyreek Hill like top 5 when it comes to the MVP.
That's how I really feel, Ben. Yeah. Ben, that's how I genuinely feel in my heart. If he got to be at least 5. He got to be at least 5, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I agree with you, Ben.
Oh, my bad. I had a phone call. What were we talking about?
Tyreek Hill MVP thing.
Nah, yeah. So me and Trent was arguing about Stephon Diggs, and I hate the argument where people go with, well, when before Josh Allen got Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen was looking like a bust, and Stephon Diggs greatly impacted his career. So then I'm sitting here, I'm like, well, Tyreek Hill's doing essentially the same exact thing that fucking Josh Allen did. So I don't know how when we have these debates about Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs, people run to that point when Tyreek Hill is doing that in the very moment in which we speak. I think it's a lazy point to come up with.
I think you got to also understand, like, when you're doing something in the NFL that ain't been done before, right? And I unfortunately have so many quarterbacks that I got to use quarterbacks because Mahomes went. You never seen a quarterback in his second year go 50 and 5,000. So you the MVP. Lamar Jackson. We ain't seen too many quarterbacks go for 3,500 passing and another K rushing. Those were special years. I think Cooper Kupp winning the Triple Crown, something that only a handful of wide receivers has done, was special. I think the historic pace that Tyreek Hill is on. I mean, how close is he to the single season receiving record? Is that out of reach for him? Can that something that could be broke this year? Because he's going for 2K, right? He's going to go for 2K. Let me see what the record is. Season yards record.
As you're looking for that, I'm gonna get into a super chat. If we talk about Josh Allen, UCL injury, he basically has baseball injury call. Tommy John.
Yeah.
He has
Tommy
to
John.
see a lot of doctor to fully make sure he doesn't need the surgery and be out for the season. I think that's a very scary injury to have. I remember I've seen some people talking about that. That's something that hurts for a long time. It's something that's connected to your nerve. And we are actually going to talk about that. That's actually very scary for Josh Allen with his cannon of an arm.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. It's 1,900. So if he get 2,000, he'll break the record. It'll be his record. Because Jerry Rice's highest season was 1848, and Calvin Johnson broke the record with 1964. And this guy's on pace for 2K.
Yeah, he
So
can
if he
do
gets
it.
2,000 yards, no receiver in the history of the game has ever touched 2,000.
But
If he goes for 2,000, he's a champ.
Are you counting
There's an extra game.
the extra game? Are you going to look at per game and kind of?
I will look at per game.
Not diminish it, but like if Calvin Johnson's 1940 and he gets 2,000, it's 60 more yards, but he had an extra game. Like, do you think people say, do people?
But if he gets to 2,000 by game 17, because what do we got? Oh, we got 16. If he gets it by game 16, though, because he's close, he could get it. I'm telling you, there's a chance he could get it before 16 games. So if he gets it at 16, I think anything else on top is icing for real.
Yeah.
All he needs to do to beat the record is to get 1965. He get 1965 before game 16.
Okay.
I mean, shit. Yeah.
But I don't know that people look at that. Like I always bring up, and I know people want to talk about the off the field stuff, but I always bring up and say, yo, OJ Simpson's season, like where he rushed 2,000 yards in 14 games. Not enough people talk about how impressive that is because it's 14 games.
Yeah.
We think that's crazy in a 16 game season. He did it.
That's insane, actually, to think about. Actually, I didn't even know that.
Mr. Income, I hate it when you guys bring up shit like that. What's so crazy about Cheetah's numbers is Waddle is on the other side doing work. He ain't getting 20 targets a game like Cup was last year. Oh my god, I hate this shit. I hate that, bro. Like, why are we penalizing guys for getting receptions?
But the thing is, that's stupid.
Why are we doing that?
But I think that's a stupid argument anyway, because that's just, to me, a schematic difference in where they play on the field.
Exactly.
Like, let's not, and this is why I think when some guys bring up certain arguments, you got to think football and X's and O's. Cooper Kupp plays more snaps in the slot. Slot receivers usually lead the team in receptions. Your slot receiver will sometimes have more receptions than your X and Y's because they get the short intermediate route. They get the bubbles. They get the short crossers. So he's going to get more targets than Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill plays more X than he does play in the slot. So, like, I don't really think that's a big
But you hit it on the money, the schematics of everything. It's almost impossible for a wide receiver like Tyreek Hill to have as many receptions. A team isn't just going to start force-feeding Tyreek Hill the way that he plays football, the way that he generates from the wide receiver position. They can't just force-feed him like that, because then what's going to happen? That's going to mess up the flow of the game. So it just doesn't make sense how people go, oh, you know what? This guy could have done this if he had this many receptions. It's just a dumb argument to make. It's so stupid to me.
And I think it's unfair because I think it's more impressive. Like, it'll be more impressive if he get 1,900 plus yards, and also you got to remember he had another 1,300 yard receiver on the other side of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's fair to Tyreek or to even Cooper, actually.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I do want to dive into the Josh Allen injury. Are you guys a little bit worried about that, the Josh Allen injury? What's going to happen with his career? Matthew Stafford is actually going through the same exact thing, and we see how it's kind of hindering him as well. Are you guys worried about him in the future of the season? Ben, go ahead, bro.
I read something that he was day to day, so I think he'll be all right. But if they ain't without Josh Allen, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even know if they gonna win that division
Who's
without
the
Josh.
backup? Is it Case Keenum?
Say it
Yeah,
again,
Case Keenum.
Ben.
Yeah,
Is it Case
Say it
Keenum?
again, Ben.
Yeah, because them Jets, man, they
Say it again.
right up on them. So they right up on them. So we'll see.
Flo,
So,
They need
okay,
Josh
so
Allen,
if he
though.
misses a lot of time,
it's not
J-Rob,
about him missing time. It's about if he's playing through that injury, it's
fair,
going to hinder
okay,
him as
fair.
a quarterback.
So he's not 100%. J-Rob, I want you to go on record because you had your Jets trying to go for the number 1 pick.
Go over now for the number
Now,
1
do you
pick.
say they win the division?
So first thing I want to say is I want to apologize to the organization because I did come up here and say I want to try to tank. And I didn't want to try to tank because of talent. I want to try to tank because I'm not too sure about the guy under at quarterback. And I'm very quarterback driven. So I want to apologize. Joe Douglas, you are doing a phenomenal job, brother. You did a great job as a GM, made a lot of great moves. You are a talented team. Robert Saleh. Well, who says defensive coaches can't be successful? What is that? What is that?
This man LeBron, man, he a demon.
Who said defensive coaches can't be successful? So I'm gonna go out and say it. If Josh Allen is not fully healthy, the Jets with Zach Wilson at quarterback are going to win that division. We have the best defense. I think we have the best running game. We don't have the best quarterback, though. We don't have the best quarterback, but we do have a great defense. We do have a phenomenal run game, and we got some weapons on the outside. We get those guys the football. Zach plays within himself, doesn't try to do too much. Why can't we win the division? I'm not really too afraid of the Dolphins. I know Tua wasn't there. I could context bend it, whatever, which way. We still put 40 on them.
Y'all not winning that fucking division.
We put 40 on them. That's what I'm gonna say. We put 40 on them.
Who you got winning the division now, Dub?
Miami, baby. There was my call. There was my call for it in the beginning of the year, man. They were. Tua gets hurt, kind of derails them. Tua coming back. Dude hasn't lost a game. He hasn't lost a game, bro. We like, come on, bro. They got Jeff Wilson to help Raheem Mostert out. Still got good O-line. Just talked about Cheetah. Jalen Waddle's a stud. Why not Miami, baby? Why not Miami, bro?
Because of the Jets, baby.
Get the fuck out of here. They're not even a better team.
We are the better team.
No, y'all not. How are y'all the better team?
Running game better. O-line equal, damn near. We got a good O-line.
We got
a good. Both teams got equal.
Gotcha.
Running game, O-line equal. Our defense better. Our defense is better. That's what. First of all, Ben, come on now, Ben. For the last 2 weeks, if you were, fellas, at the end of the day, we can look at where the defense is ranking, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and just speak off my opinion, bro. The week before the Jets, the 3-pick interception game, PFF graded us as the number 1 best defense. The week after,
oh my god,
we gave Josh Allen the worst game he's played since he might have been a rookie. I'm just saying, I think our defense has shown that it is better for sure.
When did Josh Allen get hurt?
We got better corners.
When did Josh Allen hurt his elbow? Was it this week or last week?
He played the whole game.
It was this week. It was in this game. It was in this
week.
It was that game.
It was this game, bro.
I was gonna be
Don't
nasty.
Be nasty, bro. He got hurt at the end of that. And he got hurt at the end of that game, Doug. Not in the beginning, at the very end, towards the back end of that game. We had him in shambles, brother. You gotta put some respect on what we're doing, right?
It's not. I understand. Defense, I like y'all defense 100%, but I think the star power with I think Tua was a better quarterback. I think Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill clears whatever you guys have. I think that's enough to overcome whatever it is that you guys have over in New York. And I'm sorry to tell you that. I mean, that's just the facts. That's just how I feel, bro. Those are just the
Nah, that's
facts.
cool. And so, bro, at the end of the day, it's been a season of just proving people wrong week by week. At the end of the day, we just got to keep doing it that way. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing in Seattle. Why can't I do it in New York? You just got to prove them week by week. You just got to go week by week. That's all me and Ben have done all season long, week after week. That's it.
Well, Ben had Seattle with 5 or 6 wins, so that means they're going to go over the rest of the season, right, Ben?
I'm not. They might. Yeah, they gonna go over. But the thing is, though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked that the Seahawks, what the Seahawks doing right now, because I had them winning just 6 games, but like the way Geno playing, the way Geno Walker out there, defense stepping up when they need to. Like for the last 4 games, I think they said that the Seahawks on top 10 when it comes to defense for the last 4 games. Like that's insane.
Remember, I said that defense gonna get hot late.
Yes, sir.
I said that
Yes,
it's
sir.
gonna come around late. Let me ask you this, Ben.
Okay.
I guess because at the end of the day, I think it's hard for people to be like, look at this and how couldn't Russ get this type of production? You know, I do think there's a legitimate difference in how because it's the same offense. It's not a new offense. It's the same one. Do you think Russ may have hindered the environment there a little bit? I'm not trying to put too much salt in the wound, but do you think, him going might have benefited the Seahawks a bit?
Well, it's 50-50 because I think Russ was not throwing the ball to DK when he's supposed to, and Geno is using that. And plus, but the thing is though, Russ didn't have that O-line from 2 years ago.
That's true.
But so in this year, Geno's more protected now and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's a fact. I can get down with that. That is about 50-50.
Do you guys are in question of the Bills and their Super Bowl aspirations?
Oh yeah. You want to? Any y'all want to go first? Because I am for sure.
Go ahead.
On Josh.
Call me a hater. I am. I mean, first of all, their running game is tied behind the quarterback with the sprained UCL. So my thing is, ultimately, how long is this? Because obviously you just said it. If he's going through the same thing that Matthew Stafford's going through, and we've seen Matthew Stafford kind of grumble through it this year, I mean, it's going to affect him too. Obviously, as great as he is, I think ultimately the Bills go as far as Josh Allen takes them.
Yeah. And
if you don't got a healthy 100% Josh Allen, y'all not going nowhere fast. It's the truth. I love the team, a lot of talent, but at the end of the day, Josh Allen is the bulk of the offense on the ground and in the air. So he's not there. That's a problem. Kind of the same thing with the Ravens and Lamar. If Lamar's not there, that team is nowhere close to the same.
Floyd?
Yeah, I don't think it's not a discussion. If Josh Allen is not 100%, then the Bills' chances are like, I don't think they have it. I don't think they have a chance anymore. Just you can't. When a quarterback goes down, what do? You rely on the running game. They don't have a running game.
They don't have the game.
So there's and he is the running game. So if he's hurt, now I get it. It's his arm. Does he become their running back? Maybe that's the solution. I just think if he's hurt or doesn't play, yeah, unfortunately they're done, which is too bad because they had a legit shot at the Super Bowl this year.
Ben?
Yeah, without Josh Allen, they threw for. I don't trust Case Keenum as quarterback. I don't.
No problem.
I think the issue with the Case Keenum thing too is like people are going to talk about, well, Case Keenum has been a good backup. Case Keenum can't do what Josh Allen does for the team. This is why I'm like, people got to understand that a lot of these quarterbacks make up for something. They make up for something. Case Keenum can't make up for anything.
Now, let's listen. The likelihood, because look, it's happened, right? Dub knows his Eagles backup came in, plays out of his mind. They win a Super Bowl. It happens, but in the 100 and whatever years, it doesn't happen that often. So,
but we had everything though. We had
everything.
Literally everything.
Yeah,
literally everything.
Like everything has to go for that to happen. So Case Keenum, let's say, to lead them, everybody has to play like their absolute best, which like what happened in Philly. That doesn't happen enough. Now they can do that whole, that whole underdog thing, and it might bring them together. And like again, don't say it's impossible because it happened. It's just very, very rare.
Nick Foles was playing with so much house money in that Super Bowl run.
Right? Yeah.
He was playing with the most house money, I think, in football history.
I think he's playing with the most pressure.
Like, do you think we could see it?
I don't think so that much.
One more time.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
100%.
I don't know.
100%.
No, but you gotta think, Dub. Nick Foles, if he would have any game he would have lost in that playoff run, what do we rated off at? Oh, well, they had the backup in that quarterback. It wasn't Carson Wentz was having an MVP year, they didn't have him. I'm gonna make money. It was no pressure. It was low pressure situation.
I'm gonna make the point. I'm gonna make the point in which you made last week, last episode with Malik Willis. You, a guy, didn't get no reps all season. Hasn't really got reps in until like you was on the Jeff Fisher Rams. You that's coming true. In and expecting to. This is a team that's competing for a title.
That's not true though. He has the touchdown record with the Birds, don't he? He threw 7 in the game. Bro, in the Eagles uniform.
That was set. That was like fucking 6 years ago, bro.
You did bring up a good point. You did bring up a good point though. Sometimes when you have no expectation, and I'm going to take it back to our previous conversation. Seattle had no expectations. Geno Smith was going to lead the team. They're like, they're not winning any games, right? they don't. Who's going to throw Lockett in and DK the ball? They don't have Rashad Penny. Is he really a Kenneth Walker? Their defense is suspect. Pete Carroll, is he really a good coach? Is he really good? So there's no expectations, no pressure. They play loose. They play free. Now they win games.
It was loose.
That's different. It's different from competing in the but it's different from competing in the regular season. It's different from competing in the regular season and then in the playoffs.
No, there's pressure
in the playoffs. Like, come on. That pressure that he was feeling over, this team's ready to win a chip and we need to do this now. Son, everybody counted them out. Let's be real.
That's my point. It's easier to be the underdog.
But you said the word. Win. What did they say internally, Dub? No one expects us to win. We lost our winning quarterback. They put on those ugly dog masks, and they said, "We the underdog. It's us against the world."
I have one.
I'm sure you have one.
He was
out after they won, right? And so, what did they do? They rallied.
Take the wheel, Floyd.
Yeah. They rallied under that underdog mentality, and they got it done. So,
nah, you're not lying. I still say that Philadelphia owes Nick Foles a statue.
He has one.
Oh, he does.
Him and Coach Peterson. That's why they had to trade Carson Wentz. Did you not see it? There's a
no. I got Google. I didn't know.
There's statue of Carson Wentz and Doug Peterson out in front, and so you can't be the starting quarterback of that team when your backup has a statue.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That was probably mine. Nick Foles' run. Oh, he really does.
You didn't know
in front of the stadium. You want Philly? Oh my God!
You win a Super Bowl in Philly, bro. You get a statue.
And that shit says you want Philly. Shout out to Nick Foles, man. That's awesome. He deserves that. He deserves that. Nick Foles will never have to buy a beer in Philadelphia.
That's crazy.
Ever in life. So, are we putting in those bets for Geno to win MVP?
MVP. You can't do MVP.
I say comeback player of the year.
Put Drizzy on, baby. Come on, man.
One more time.
Y'all don't know what we was doing in 2017. I promise y'all that. You don't know what we was doing. We was wild. We were wild back then.
Funny, bro.
That's what we was doing.
It's an improvement.
Y'all ain't know me. Y'all ain't know me back then, man. I was in this podcast world back then, man. Y'all don't know what we was doing, bro. Shit.
That's actually really funny, bro. Yo, what is wrong with you, bro? You really got the dog man.
I'm wearing it the whole episode now. Bro. The whole episode. Y'all woke me up.
No, that's good. We can't hear you with that on, so it's good.
Y'all can't hear me?
You can't make no flops today. No flops from you today. So
you know what?
Do we have speaking of you can't make no flops today, are we supposed to talk about something today or no? About making some flops picks or no?
No, not today.
Oh, okay.
But oh shit, I can't see anything. I'm trying to see the next topic. Oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. One of the next topics is Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham is here. He's got cleared and he's ready to go somewhere. Where can he go to impact the team, to play winning football? Y'all tell me what's up.
Go to the flock, man. Don't go put that star on your helmet. Go to the flock, man. You need to go rock with Lamar and company. You will be the number one. You will get a lot of targets. To me, Odell should just do the one and done season. Bet on yourself one more time, Odell. Snap for the year. You go to the Ravens, you will be the featured target in the outside in the pass game. I feel like it's a perfect situation. You don't got to deal with CD and company trying to be the top guy in the room. You go to Baltimore, you could be that guy, man. I think the Ravens are really on to something. That defense getting better. My pick for the Ravens to win the Super Bowl is starting to really look all right, man. It's starting to look all right. They're figuring their shit out. OBJ to the Ravens. That's what I'm rocking with.
All right, so let's go through the contenders, right? And because he's going to go to a Super Bowl contender, and you say he should go where he can be a number one.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so he's not going to go Buffalo. They got Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to go Baltimore. Baltimore makes a lot of sense. He's not going to the Bengals. I don't think Tennessee's a legit. I'm just looking at the division leaders right now. Not going to Tennessee. They're not really.
No.
They're more than a wide receiver away. Kansas City, would he be the number one in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would. He would.
100%.
Would he be the number one with Ben's quarterback in LA?
Yeah, I mean he'd be the
Like
X.
LA.
He played X because he
Chargers.
played X. He played the X and he'll move Allen. Oh, for the Chargers, I'm thinking about.
I'm going to get to the other one in a minute.
Keenan
No, because
Allen
maybe he wants to stay in LA. That's all I'm saying.
I know a lot of Chargers could be spooky too, though. Ooh, that could be.
Because
They
they've had
have
some injuries at wide
problems.
receiver, right?
Yeah.
That's
I ain't
injuries.
gonna lie. OBJ to the Chargers.
He likes
could
LA.
be
All right, would he be the number one in Philly?
No,
No,
what
AJ,
the hell?
AJ.
Would he be the
AJ.
number one in Minnesota? No.
No.
Does he want to go play with Tom Brady?
Nah.
I
love Brady, but no, don't go down there.
I hope not.
And he's not going to go. Does he go to? Would he be the number one? No offense, Seattle. Does he go to with San Francisco or Seattle? I'll put you both up there.
No.
I don't think so.
They got
So
receivers
really,
in Seattle. They good.
so really, I think you hit it. It's he either wants to go be. I think Baltimore makes the absolute most sense.
Yeah, because the Green Bay Packers shouldn't even be an option.
I didn't say them.
No, I know, but because I know on his rec. Remember they put out his.
But that was before they were 3-6, right?
Yeah, like he's not an option there. I don't think you should put the Dallas Cowboys star on your head because you're like, I'm not as high on Dak as everybody else. I'm sorry, I'm just not. People say I'm a hater, but I don't think Dak is bad, but I don't think he's that phenomenal either. And
I'm fine with you not being high on Dak. You said Cooper Rush though. Like, come on, bro. We're not gonna be disrespectful.
I wasn't being disrespectful.
Nah, we're not gonna be disrespectful.
My point flopped
man.
over your head. That was the problem. My shit went over your head. Bro.
Nah, bro. Y'all was being disrespectful. Go back to Odell though. Y'all might call me a hater. I think he's done, man. I'm sorry. I really think he's done. I think there's too many expectations.
What makes you think he was done? Because the last time you saw him,
he was bugging.
He was on a team with Cooper Kupp, who had the best season in NFL history, and he looked like the better receiver by far.
He was eating.
Oh, you talking about Super Bowl? You talking about the Super Bowl?
The last time we saw him play.
So this is the thing.
About the whole 6 games. Odell was scoring touchdowns, bro.
Yeah, but Cooper Kupp was better. So that's like we all know that. But the point,
what he's saying, that you missing his point, bro. You just
no. I heard his point. You talking about 6 games. He's talking about the Super Bowl. I understand his point.
No,
you talking about something else. Fix your life.
Super Bowl.
Fix your life.
Super Bowl. Heck, if you want to look at the whole 6 games, he looked on a team that he was the best wide receiver. That's the last. So my question to you is, if he looked that good, whether it's the Super Bowl or the last 6 games, whatever you pick, why do you think he's washed when the last time we saw him, he was great?
It's not that the last time we saw him is great. It's just the thing with Odell Beckham. I think there's times where you just been getting hurt too much. And the last time when I seen Odell was amazing, 100%. It was great. But he's just got an ACL injury at an older age. And wear and tear on your body is a thing.
He's only 30.
But wear and tear on your body is a thing. He's been constantly battling injuries for years now. So a guy at an older age who's been injury ridden, I'm going to expect him to still be this caliber of guy at 30 after being an injury type of player. I can't do it.
He's only 30. I wouldn't really look at 30 and be like,
but he gets hurt every year.
DeAndre Hopkins is 30, what, 31, 32? He's balling.
Yeah, he's something like that.
It's a difference with D-Hop because D-Hop doesn't get hurt as much as Odell.
I'm believing in Odell, man. I'm believing in him. Because every time I see, because my thing about Odell is every time he's on the field, he's making plays.
He makes an impact.
Makes an impact.
I think he clearly
jumps off your screen.
I think he could be a secondary receiver, but as a one, I think we're gassing it right now as a one.
I don't think a lot of guys can still guard Odell one-on-one. I don't. You think dudes is just going to strap up Odell?
Nah, I just think he's just wear and tear, bro. He's not going to be the same. He's not going to be as athletic. He's not going to be as quick. It's just that's what I think is going to happen after an injury like this.
I know. I'm not saying that's may be a reality, but hey, as long as he's getting open, bro. As long as he catching them motherfuckers, you feel me? It don't even matter.
We shall see. Are y'all ready for the top 15 quarterbacks in the league today?
Oh,
Are you about to tell us? Are you about to tell us?
We're going to make a list together. We're drafting together.
So this is my favorite one when you draft, because then nobody can move shit.
Listen, don't fuck this up. Do not fuck this up.
I am fucking this up.
Oh
I am fucking this up. This is about to be an agenda, bias.
I put Patrick Mahomes because we all already know, bro.
Yeah, you already know. I'll put my salute in there.
We already know who's number one.
Yeah.
We don't have to draft that.
MJ Mahomes.
MJ Mahomes. Yo, I was talking to Rob the other day. I said, bro, I'm not letting go of this saluting shit. This saluting shit is elite. I swear to God.
Fire, bro.
All right, man.
I'll even say, because I didn't like it at first, but then I see the clips on like TikTok and stuff I kind of like it now.
Yo,
I like it so much. I give you one of these.
Me, I'd rather hit him up one more time. Hey.
Yo, Fluid's becoming a double-holic. Y'all see this? This whole time he's been agreeing with me. This whole time. Double dare, you're right. Yeah, we changed.
You've been on some good shit lately. I ain't gonna lie. I've been impressed with you.
Listen, man, hanging around with me for a year and a half, now you're more fluent.
Hey, J-Rob, pause.
You ain't been on no bullshit lately, bro.
Yo, J-Rob, pause. Pause. Take me out on a date before you start talking to me nice. You feel me?
I'm taking you to my food drive.
Oh, yeah.
That's our first date. We're gonna do volunteering together, buddy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I
all right. I don't think I'm gonna be a good referee, man. We shall see.
I need to be a rap dog.
All right. So, what's the order of this draft?
We'll go right now. I put Patrick Mahomes, so I guess I'll be 1, Fluent 2, Ben 3, J-Rob 4, Trent 5.
Bro, what the fuck is on your head?
Are we putting...
That's that dog mask.
Fluent.
This man
it would have been easy. I would have said Josh Allen, but he's hurt.
Fluent, cue the music.
Me, I'd rather hit him up one more time. Hey.
That's what we on. That's what we on, Trent. That's what we on.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So I'm gonna just assume this is just off these like 9 games.
This right.
Nah.
Josh Allen can make this list, Florent.
I'm still putting him. I'm gonna put him. I think he wills his way through it. I'm still taking Josh Allen.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play no matter what. They're gonna have to put him in the elbow, the bionic elbow.
Yep.
Oh shit! Can't type that well.
You can't see.
Didn't think about this. I'm not gonna get rid of the dog mask though. I'm gonna make it through.
Oh, you said you're wearing it for the whole episode, so you stuck.
Yo, he is sweating under there, fellas. Hot, boy.
I hope
Nothing
you don't
but
have a
stank.
date tonight because he's gonna stank.
It's
Man,
nothing
I
but
know that.
stank breath.
And that
No,
upper
but-
lip probably hot.
Nah, bro. I stole nothing but fucking pussy. So that's all I eat.
Damn, I didn't know your mask
It
smelled
shows
like
PG.
sushi.
He said shows PG.
We got Josh Allen at 2.
All right.
Now, Ben, I ain't going front, bro. I'm gonna just tell you right now. If you put Justin Herbert as the third
Oh,
best
no.
quarterback in the
Oh, no.
NFL,
No,
I'm
no, no,
hanging
no. No,
up.
he's putting Geno
I'm
Smith.
dead leaving. I'm leaving.
Nah, never that. Nah.
Okay.
Give me.
So we're talking just this season, right? Or are we talking? Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah.
Overall. Okay.
And I'm not mad at Josh Allen too. I'm not going to
Who was
hold you.
overall?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
overall.
guess overall right now though, like the best guys right now, like who's playing?
Like, who would you like if we were drafting quarterbacks? Who would you pick?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so this is right in Trent's wheelhouse because he picks like 6 quarterbacks in a row in fantasy. So help us out, Trent.
And now I traded off. I'm third in the league.
Who you got, Ben? Be nasty.
Nah, because if I do right now, put Jalen Hurts up there.
Oh my God.
Jalen Hurts, number 3.
This
Wow.
Wait.
Whoa, nah, it's too late.
No. Because y'all confusing me now. I don't know what we're talking about. Like right now,
It's who Fluent just
who's
said
the
it.
best guys in the NFL right now?
Right now,
You're
you're-
the season. Who's the best guys in the league right now?
We're in a weird league of NFL where everybody's a free agent and you have to pick your quarterback.
Oh, then this list is totally different then.
oh, okay. So give me put Rodgers up there.
I'm about to say, like,
Yeah, put Rodgers up there.
Nasty.
Really?
Crazy.
I
Y'all
wouldn't-
really ridiculous.
I'm not gonna if I'm doing like hell, yeah, for sure.
Everything you've seen right now, even
We're
if it's
saying-
overall talent. Okay.
You need
I
to
mean,
win
hey,
this year.
hey,
At the end of the day, he's still gonna be 37 when you get him. God damn
hey,
it.
shit. You gotta give him some weapons around him. Shit, I'm just like, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tom
go
Brady
ahead,
should be
bullshit.
over him, bro.
And then and I'm just
Let's go with the bullshit. All
who's
right,
next?
give me Lamar. Give me Lamar Jackson.
Oh.
Mr. 100K. Nobody's picking Mr. 100K.
Lamar Jackson. Because y'all not going to even let him. I'm not going to let him slip nowhere lower.
and
Put him
then
on.
okay, and then yeah, if I'll put Brady. Go ahead.
Not
You call him
ridiculous.
by his name, Mr. 1K. 100K.
Nah.
100K.
That man undefeated now. He got a divorce.
Bro, you gotta stop, bro.
He undefeated now. The GOAT
Yeah, he
is tall.
is undefeated post-divorce, though. He is. I'm just saying, Trey. Hey, Trey, I'm not being nasty. I'm not being nasty.
I told you what was going to
I
happen.
should show Fluent the video that I should show Fluent the video
Show-
that does this.
Yo, show the whole chat. Show the whole chat, bro. This is what I said, Trey.
I told you what was going to happen once Giselle saw my picture.
I'll put you in the tight zoom.
You put me to type zoom.
Yeah, just let me know when you're
Let me
ready.
show y'all what this man sent me.
Bro, he sent me the same video.
You gonna put me on the tight zoom?
I'll put you on the
Tight
tight
zoom.
zoom.
You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and saying to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Nah, this not elite level dick ride. Like, bro. Like, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that was the
That's
best
elite
thing
level,
I've
bro.
seen.
And
That
then-
shit
Elite level.
tough.
And then it says undefeated after getting a divorce.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Like, bro,
crazy.
come
But we
on,
is
bro.
tallying up how many wins post-divorce he have, though, for sure, though. He won it all right now. I ain't gonna lie. Trey,
Bro, why y'all hating, bro? Y'all mad at greatness.
Man,
All right,
you call him
underdog.
quarterback,
It's your
bro.
turn.
It's
It's
your
your turn. You're
quarterback,
up,
dog.
underdog.
Oh, man. You got Mahomes, you got Allen, you got Rodgers, you got Lamar, you got Brady.
Raptors won tonight, Fluent.
That's a nice
Yeah.
ass top 5. I'm not gonna hold you. This is a nice ass top 5.
That's a good top 5. It looked like the same one I see.
I really enjoyed the halftime show, J-Rob.
I didn't see it.
That was
What was
elite level analysis by some people.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad you liked it, bro. I'm glad you liked it. The shiesty
Joe-
man.
Joe Burr.
Burr.
Joe Burr got it.
I'm not mad at that.
You know
I'm
what?
not mad at that either.
That was gonna be my pick, so now I'm gonna get nasty. I'm gonna go with
Go nasty.
I'm gonna go with Jalen Hurts.
Go nasty. Because I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that.
Okay, so wait, time out. Wait.
Fluent. I mean, not fluent. Dub, can you fix my thing? Because I'm fourth. I don't want nobody to be confused because it's not Trent's pick next. It's me.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's me. Yeah,
I got it.
Can
you put him in?
My bad. You heard me.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, Fluent. I love it.
I'll put her up there.
Thank
Let's
you.
go, bro. Steve.
Jalen Hurts over Justin Herbert.
I like it. I like that, Fluent. I love it.
Put your salutes up, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm respecting that. That's a great selection. That's a great selection, bro. That's a great
Underdogs. They don't believe in us. Yo, Trent, play that video game what he said.
Football that's being played right now, Trent. Don't act confused, boy.
Hey, Trent, what that video said before? They believe in us. They didn't want us to win. They didn't want us to do this. They put us down again and again and again and again. And what we do, we found out how to win.
It's not crazy, bro.
Yeah, put Justin Herbert up there, please.
Please put Herbert.
Herbert is him, but you got to act like Jalen Hurts is not being the Himothy all year long.
Bro, Jalen Hurts is not.
And don't do the context thing. He is blown out of control.
Okay, but that's fine. But he's not a better quarterback than Justin Herbert.
How is he not?
No. He's not. Hold on.
Doing that, bro.
Wait. He's not a better pocket passer than Jalen Hurts.
He's not a better passer,
including everything he's doing right now. Hold on, everything he's doing right now is better than Justin Herbert.
That don't make him better than him. Like,
I am so tired of this pretty pass shit, bro.
J-Rob, what's wrong with you, bro? Are you really about to argue this shit?
I'm not going to argue. But the fact no, we're not going to argue. I think Justin Herbert is phenomenal. But to act like Fluent is crazy for picking Jalen Hurts after what you've seen, it's not crazy, bro. And I'm not going to let y'all get that off because y'all love the way it looks of Justin Herbert throwing the ball over Jalen Hurts.
It ain't crazy. It's that is.
I think right now, most GMs would pick Jalen Hurts over Justin Herbert for this season.
I mean, if you're doing this season, if you're talking this season, I'll give it to you.
I'm doing it right now.
Bro, if y'all take y'all opinions out and just watch football games, like all you got to do,
we watch football games.
J-Rob, J-Rob, come on, Gabe.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. Right here. My fucking nephew, bro. He's crazy, dog. He's crazy.
Y'all crazy, bro.
Yo, he's crazy, bro.
Y'all crazy, bro.
All right, well, listen.
No, it's not crazy. All I'm saying is that it's not crazy.
The chat's picking Derek Carr, so that's crazy.
If we're talking about what Fluent said, if you're picking,
if you like him more,
if you're picking a quarterback, but J-Rob, what Fluent said, when you're picking a quarterback, you're not finna pick no fucking Jalen Hurts.
I will say this, though. I don't know if that's true because ultimately, I know Jalen Hurts can win games. I know he can make big-time throws. Don't say he can't make big throws.
Word.
And the other thing is, sometimes, bro, more people want to play with the guy they really willing to run through a wall for. And I think a lot more people willing to run through a wall for Jalen Hurts than they are for Justin Herbert.
In today's NFL, I want the guy that's mobile. I do.
Fluent, you know what, Fluent? I'm gonna go with your logic too.
And Jalen Hurts is a better playmaker, bro. He's a better playmaker.
Geno Smith is a top 5 fucking quarterback. I swear on everything.
It's not your pick. It's J-Rob.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, J-Rob. This is my pick.
All right, J-Rob.
Pick him, J-Rob. Pick him. Do it.
I want to do it so bad.
Just do it.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it, man. Geno Smith, baby. Give it to me one more time.
Hey.
Boom, man.
Y'all better hit him up one more time. Hey.
Yo, the comment, they said Dub is definitely back drinking.
Son, Geno Smith is that fucking dude, bro. Let's go, man.
Right now. He's the Himothy right now, yo.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
All right, Trent.
Geno is the Himothy
Give us some Derek Carr love.
I have to match this thing up.
Fuck no. Nah. See? Damn. See, do I want to pick? Nah, I don't want to pick Buddy from Arizona.
Wow. Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, love Kyler, but you can't pick him right now, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Put Kirk Cousins for me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's real shit. I respect
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, I'm not mad at that, Trent. I'm not mad at that.
You're not mad at that?
No, I'm not. I'm not either. I'm not either.
You like that?
Perk
We all
Cousins
disagreed if Tua what did get hurt, he'd be in the MVP conversation.
I ain't
And
gonna lie to
more,
you.
you
I
think
forgot
Kirk
about
Cousins?
Tua.
Well, let me see.
I forgot about Tua.
Wow.
This shows y'all how people
I still
look
think
at
Kirk
Tua.
Cousins is better than Tua.
This list shows you when I say when people try to act like people don't care about Tua's arm being limited, our list shows you.
But Kirk
Our
Cousins
list
is better than
proves
Tua.
that,
though.
bro.
I don't.
Our list
But
proves
Kirk
that.
Cousins is better than Tua though. So like,
All right. Dubba dog.
I'm just saying, our list proving it.
Man, I'm not gonna hold you. I was thinking about Dak or Kyler, but it's a big but.
Fuck. Oh fuck.
I think I'm gonna go with the logic. You're gonna want a guy that you'll run through a fucking wall for.
Bro.
You're gonna want a guy that galvanizes the troops. You're gonna want a guy
Yeah,
that has
he's
big
listening.
balls energy. He gets
He's
a concussion.
listening.
He goes out, plays the game still, gets a concussion. They tell him to stop playing fucking football, and you know what he does? He goes out and fucking plays. Give me fucking Tua, bro. Give me Tua, son.
I respect it.
Give me Tua. Big balls energy, bro.
I respect it. I respect
Wow, Dub
it.
got 3
I
salutes to
respect
me
it.
today. I don't know what's happening.
Bro,
right, now,
I just
yeah,
can't believe he said run through a wall, galvanize the troops. They tell me that shit don't matter. But it
TAG.
matters, Trent.
Oh, tongue on your areola? Or do you want the real
hold
spelling?
on. Now it's time to put Kyler because now it should get an OD.
And
Yeah,
now
I think Kyler gotta
now
make
this
it
is the
somewhere.
easy. This is the easy one. Kyler Murray.
Yeah, but now it's
I
time
think
to
it's
put
Kyler.
You know what I love about this list? That's number 12, and Dub's top 10 quarterback Matthew Stafford hasn't got a sniff.
Oh,
because
shit.
you know Matthew Mitford been overhyped. Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Yo, we
agree.
just talked about the elbow energy, bro. We just talked about it. Come on now. We literally just talked about it.
Why he say who the fuck said my Kyler?
Last year was a fluke.
Who you got?
Yo,
man?
Dub, let him in.
Who's next?
Who?
Ooh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, shoot.
I can let him in.
Yo,
Oh, just
what's up, Justin? My bad, bro.
What's good,
My
Put
bad.
Kyler over Dak? Are you kidding me? What the hell? What kind of list is this, man?
Yo,
Kyler over Dak is crazy. Why we acting like
fantasy.
Well, hold on, why we acting like
Fantasy
Dak
God is
Prescott?
in the
Why we acting like Dak Prescott clear Kyler Murray? He don't.
He don't.
How you not? What has Kyler Murray done his whole career?
What has Dak
What has
Prescott
Dak done
done?
his whole
Not a
career?
damn thing.
What is
What
that
is
about?
Dak?
Dak done know way more than Kyler. I'm talking about Kyler, little ass was
he's
running
in
across
the
the screen. That's all he
I'm
did.
he's here.
Both of them,
I'm glad he's here.
both of them have
Dak
done
has been in the
nothing.
league longer than Kyler Murray, and they both haven't done shit. Dak Prescott been on way better teams that haven't done shit. So I mean, like, what has he? What is
Thank
Dak
you.
Prescott showing?
More
Exactly.
talent.
Kyler Murray
He
is the
done had
king
the
of
best running back in the
doing
league.
well
He
for
done
the
had
first
good
8-9 games and then falling off a cliff. What
And what the
he
fuck
over
is
there
the
talking about his
Cowboys?
hamstrings right now. His hamstrings. He's hurt.
What we
They
talking
hurting
about the
already.
Cowboys? What's the Cowboys then though? Like we all know the Cowboys always good, and then when November comes, this the late season, they fall the fuck off.
Cowboys gonna be in the playoffs. I can't say anything about the
yeah,
Cardinals
he's
right
on a
now.
better- I mean, he's on a better team. I mean,
Thanks to
that's
Cooper
fine.
Rush.
Like he's on a better team.
The Cardinals
even for
right now, the Cardinals got better weapons. The Cardinals have better weapons right now than Dallas Cowboys.
That is a sellout, bro. When you need him most, he vanishes like the Avatar. I don't know why everybody always be talking about Dak like he high
Why are
and
you
mighty,
acting
bro.
like Dak? Like it's
Everybody,
Dak
why is everybody cool with 400 yards and an L on their forehead?
And you hyping up Kyler Murray. And you hyping up Kyler Murray, Mr. 9 and 8.
I mean, they don't clear
Mr. Call of Duty.
I mean, they don't clear each other. They don't clear each other, but they don't clear each
They're
other.
the
But
same.
Kyler's better though. Like Dak
Nah.
is just Dak. Like Dak.
You put-
Dak is just
you
a
put-
black Kirk Cousins. But he not better than Kirk Cousins.
Hey,
The Black Kirk Cousins? Whoo, that's wild.
Dak the
That's
black
what he
Kirk
is.
Cousins. I thought
hey,
Dak.
Dak Prescott.
Hey. Kyler just a black Ryan Tannehill.
What?
Give me.
Since we gonna do lazy takes, that's what I'm gonna throw at you, dog.
It's still like Dak has always had some good solid cast, a good solid supporting cast and shit around him, and he just always done. They don't do shit with them. He done had the best run. He done had Zeke when he was the best. He done had Amari Cooper. He done had a decent defense, and just hadn't done shit.
And I think Kyler Murray 4-0 against the Cowboys.
I mean, at least give Kyler Murray some more time and just be like, just see what he about, even though we had the whole film session and all that bullshit happening.
Oh, is it my pick though?
Yeah,
I think we should give the last two to who picked Kyler Murray?
I did.
I ain't gonna lie, he's late, bro. This is my pick. You're not about to take my pick away.
No, wait, you picked,
I want to see what shit he throw up on the screen anyway, just so I can roast it.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. My bad. Ben, you went out of turn.
No. I went out of turn.
No, he was right. He was right.
Oh, he went.
I said that.
Dub. You picked
right.
Tua Tongue on your areola. I picked Kyler Murray, and then and that was Ben's pick.
Oh shit! I'm tripping.
That Prescott.
Now it's time for me to jump on this goddamn cliff and piss off the fucking internet.
David Carr?
Give me Justin Fields.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Give me Justin Fields.
That's J-Rob. You know what that's called, bro? That's called jumping on the train way too early. But I love it.
J-Rob, you made me take my mask off, bro. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that,
front
bro?
run into the fucking
Hey yo, J-Rob, you say that? J-Rob, when you say it,
Y'all better hit him up one more time.
Yeah.
Can you please change it?
Give me some Jay Fields love, man, at the bottom half.
Can we please?
I'll take it. I'll take the heat.
You take the heat.
Give me the heat. Give me the heat. I'll take it.
Justin, the running back Fields.
That's nasty.
That's so nasty. I really don't want you to put that. Thank you.
Who should I even put at this last
But there's only one dude, Trent.
I mean, it's. I'm not gonna lie. If we still saying if I would pick a quarterback, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know get all the trolling shit out the way, seeing Geno and shit. I'm not gonna lie. Just put Russ, bro.
Yes, sir.
Just put Russ.
Yeah.
Even though he's falling the fuck up, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not taking that many quarterbacks if I want to pick on my team. I'm picking Russ. Bro. Just put Russ.
That's
Nasty
very
energy. Nasty energy, bro.
Yeah, I had to be filthy on this mug. So
I'm so proud of you, Trent.
Even though your boy, I told you he was another overhyped quarterback too, Ben. But Russ, you gotta I'm not taking a lot of people for Russ. Still overhyped though.
Is Russ really that dude? Because he in a situation now. Hold on. He in a situation now. And he looked like he fell off a cliff. And we got the weapons. We talking about Jerry Judy's going to be all this. We talking about Cortland Sutton's going to be all this. Javonte Williams at the beginning of the year. This whole offense is going to be dynamic. What's their record right now?
What
they done all season?
I love Jerry. I love Jerry Judy the life, but the death. But he got to fix some hands.
I know. Hold on. I know Russ ain't doing good right now. But come on, man. We got to put the coaching, bro. The coaching is bad over there.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I done heard this one I don't like. We know that coaching and all that shit matters. When we still gonna start holding players accountable, just playing.
I understand. Yeah.
So we holding players accountable like Russ, or we not holding Russ accountable? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You got paid all that money, all that shit happened. People were saying, "Yo, you a quarterback away." The Browns a quarterback away with being.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
This ain't looking.
You know who wasn't on that list? Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't on that list.
Oh hell no.
He ain't great. But talent wise, Jimmy G ain't great. But when it comes to winning, he a dog, bro. And he puts his team in position to win at the end of the day.
Yo, you know what? I'm glad you're here. You want to know what? Wait. No, the Derek Carr. No, the God Derek Carr. No, we can't have him here. I'm glad you're here, Justin, because there was a take that we talked about. There's a lot of takes that I actually forgot about. One of those, let me get this off real quick, fellas. I need to address this to the masses of TikTok. The masses of TikTok, listen to me. I fucking told you guys we're at war. I fucking told y'all. This Gabe Davis shit, cut that bullshit out. I told y'all he was a deep ball merchant. Y'all got hyped off of those. Hold up. I'm not finished. I said we was at war. He had those 2 big ass games, and all I got was, "What you gotta say now? What you gotta say now?" And guess what? The next 2 games, I fucking duck. So let's start this bullshit now. Now it's my turn to be like, "What y'all gotta say now? What y'all gotta say now?" We had war. Head on a fucking spike. Cut the bullshit, man. Gabe Davis not that guy.
Leave Gabe Davis alone.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone, bro.
Why is there witness protection for Gabe Davis?
Nah, well, hold on, wait, Dub.
What did y'all want him to be?
It was the hype. It wasn't him. It was the hype train.
It's the hype. It's the hype.
Okay, let's go back to another take you had with Justin. Didn't you not was talking about Brandon Aiyuk shitty?
Oh yeah.
So
I did not call him.
How you doing this year?
I did not call him shitty. I did not call him shitty. Let's
Brandon Aiyuk is not him.
Let's clarify. I said, and we clarified that. I said he was gonna have a similar season to what he had last season, right?
You copping, please, my dog. You copping, please, my dog, because you was talking big shit on Aiyuk, and here he is out here dogging. We talking. Hey, he one of the best. Right now, he one of the top 20 receivers in the league. You can't deny that.
20?
Top 20.
You need to put some
20?
Aiyuk is a top 20 receiver in the league right now.
Is he better than CD Lamb?
Hell nah. He ain't better than CD. He ain't better than CD. Nah. We not going there. But if y'all look at it, hey, I'm speaking facts right now. Aiyuk is a top 20 receiver in the league.
That shit was guys. That Nick Justin brought to the show was guys.
Hey,
I'm not gonna hold you. That's kind of ridiculous.
It's kind of ridiculous. Pull the numbers up on me. Pull the numbers up on me. Tell me you're not.
The numbers right here. He had three great games. He had 80 yards in back-to-back games. Let's not forget what happened against the Bears. Let's not forget what happened against Denver. Let's not forget what happened against Carolina or what happened against the Rams. He's on pace to do exactly what he did last season, which was what? I think he was like 800 yards, right?
Pull up what do the numbers say right now?
Wait, hold on.
He's at 483.
Wait. Chris Godwin or Brandon Aiyuk?
As a receiver, Chris Godwin all day.
Oh, okay. Facts. Okay. What was that?
Yeah. Nah, but Aiyuk up there. Aiyuk up there. You got to give him respect,
my take is still aging gracefully.
It's not, though. You said he wouldn't be relevant. You said, why is TikTok all over Brandon
Aiyuk?
Ayuk?
What I said.
We was talking about fantasy. When I came on the show, we was talking fantasy. He a wide receiver, too, right now in fantasy. If we talking
wide receiver, too?
He's a wide receiver, too, in fantasy right now.
I mean, listen, we know how fantasy works. A guy can go on a run and then start tapering off. So we got to wait and see. These last 3 games has been great, but the other few games wasn't so great.
But you did say you didn't like the way people talked about Brandon Aiyuk.
That's true.
We said he's overhyped. Wopty.
I didn't like the hype. But look, you guys were saying breakout year. This ain't a breakout year.
How's this not a breakout year for him?
He's doing the same. He's doing damn near the same thing he did last year.
But the receivers you have vendettas against are Brandon Aiyuk and Gabe Davis. Why do you hate? Why?
Man, that's weird.
It's the hype. I'm sorry because I'm a contrarian. I apologize. It's just me. Okay.
Number 2 receiver. They're just supposed to compliment the first guy.
That's fine. Don't hype these guys up for these crazy breakout years if they're not going to do it.
The man had 4 touchdowns in a playoff game. Give him a break. People like what they saw.
And guess what? I haven't seen a guy who caught that many balls in one game and then at the same time, no pause, caught that many balls in one game. And guess what? Happened? There's times in this season he does this. This is what he does. He does this. He's stumbling.
He got one play on the year.
And tumbling. Yeah.
It was one play against Minka. Against Minka Fitzpatrick. That's it.
Both of the
2. Right.
Yeah, because that 98-yarder was I seen that live. I was mad as hell when I seen that, bro. Because I was like, I just went on this Gabe Davis rant. I felt good about myself. And then I seen that 98-yarder and I said, oh,
Hashtag protect Gabe Davis, man.
Gabe Davis or Brandon Aiyuk? Who you taking?
Brandon Aiyuk.
I just had to hear that.
100%. Bro, I like Brandon Aiyuk, bro, but I just didn't see this breakout season. I didn't see it.
I mean, he on pace for 1,108. There ain't a whole lot of receivers doing that.
He's on pace for 1,108.
Wait. 1,108.
What do you got? 500 yards right now? 504?
He got 42, something like that.
In 8 games? That's about the pace, right?
43.
I was going to say Juju or.
He's at 483, so he'll have. Oh yeah, he'll have 1,000.
I'm not gonna lie.
1,008. My bad.
I'm taking. There's Mike Williams is better than what's the name, Juju. I mean, Mike Williams is better than Brandon Ayuk.
Mike Williams ain't even on the field.
I don't
He's
think
still
Mike
better.
Williams. I don't.
Mike Williams need Keenan Allen in order to be Mike
I
Williams.
actually don't agree with that.
That's nasty as fuck because he was having good games without Keenan Allen this year.
Pull up the game log. Mike Williams. You talking about Mike Williams was not having good games.
Number 81 who went to Clemson, who played
exactly. He had 2 good games all season before he got hurt. 2.
Yeah, Mike. I'm not taking.
He ain't in no 4 good games. Pull it up.
I promise you, he had 4.
Nah, he ain't had 4. He had 2 good games. Getting shut down by elite corners. Average corners. Still getting shut down.
Average? Who he get shut down by? He got shut down by Patrick Surtain, who's a top corner in the league. Fucking, he got, what's the name? He ain't have a good game versus the Jags, and they just always play.
Who the Jags corner? You can't even name him, can you?
I mean, that's fine, but like
I'm saying, some mid, bro.
But you name it 2 games. But he also went for 11. He went for 113 against the Chiefs. He went for 120 against Houston. He was 134 against Denzel Ward. Had and cooked his ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. He did his thing. And then, but the game he got hurt, he had 786 in the touchdown. That's 4 good games.
Shit, I'm still taking Aiyuk. I don't care. Mike Williams to me, he's okay. Like he's like a Gabe Davis, like a better Gabe Davis. That's what I say Mike Williams is.
That's exactly
low floor, high ceiling. Like if he performs at a really high level. And if he doesn't perform, he's a ghost.
I mean, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Brandon Ayuk's more consistent. He's more of a dog in my opinion.
100%. If you guys don't know, it's my good friend Justin here for Fantasy Gods. Welcome, bro. Appreciate you here, man. We're just gonna, start diving into these topics. You got any fantasy advice for anybody right now?
It's the midpoint of the year. If y'all want some real advice, don't panic. Everybody's panicking right now. There's a lot of teams on buys. Make some fucking moves, man. If you sitting at less than 400, make some trades, man. Don't be scared to send a little bit of talent to get elite talent. Pay for elite talent at its lowest cost. So if you got people like Jonathan Taylor, like I was recommending Jonathan Taylor the last few games, you could have got him at a discount. Right now, you could probably get Mike Evans at a discount. So play the opposite. Who was talking about contrarian on here? Go contrarian with this shit, bro, and that's how you win your league.
Yeah, where Nick at? Where Nick at? Yeah, where Nick?
Come on, J-Rob, come back because you need to hear this so you can approve that
trade. J-Rob, what place J-Rob in?
You said what?
Ben, remember when J-Rob told me? Remember when I think Justin know about and Fluent told him about how I had like 6 QBs because I couldn't make the draft, so I had 6 QBs all on my team.
6 QBs? Did you move them or what?
I moved all of them, right? Moved all of them. I think I traded like Patrick Mahomes in a piece for Tyreek Hill now, and you see what Tyreek Hill doing. Like,
I wouldn't have traded you shit. I wouldn't have traded you. I would have let you sit on the 6 QBs. Like, nope, decline.
Exactly.
That's what Fluent won, but everybody else just gave me.
Everybody else don't care. They gave up. They gave in, and they traded him, and he's got the best roster.
Of course.
I got the third best roster, I think.
Yeah.
Who's on your squad now?
I think so. Now, let me go back in the league. So it's Josh Allen because that's the one I kept. Cordell Patterson, Dalvin Cook, Tyreek Hill, Chris Godwin, Zach Ertz, Tony Pollard, Mari Cooper, Chase Claypool, Darnell Mooney, and I had Marquise Brown there when I traded him. When I got him, but he got hurt, and then I had Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, I mean, for drafting 6 QBs, you came up,
right?
You came up. Hey, another buy low target. I see it in the chat right now. Debo. I was kind of concerned about Debo heading into the buy. I was like, oh shit, he might be hurt. But Debo is a buy low candidate right now. Was on the practice field today. To me, you can get Debo right now at wide receiver 2 prices. That's a hell of a value. The Niners actually have one of the easiest second half schedules for receivers. So we talked about Aiyuk, obviously, but even Debo, better days ahead for all the Niners receivers.
You know who I'm really off right now? Najee fucking Harris. He single-handedly messed up.
If you want.
He single-handedly messed up my league, bro. Not this league, but it was a different league.
I was high on Najee Harris, man, coming into the year, and I expected the volume to carry. It's just he ain't getting the volume, and the Steelers offensive line's playing like shit. The team isn't very good, and then going to Kenny Pickett didn't help. But Najee is just a volume. He's not efficient. Like I gotta call it what it is. Like I had him potentially being my RB1 this year. He was an RB3 last year in fantasy. And I had him going as an RB1. I thought he would improve in his sophomore year, and it sucks because it didn't look like he improved. It didn't look like he worked on his game. I know he was dealing with a foot injury, that Liz Frank injury, but Jalen Warren's come in this exact same offense and looked way more electric.
He looked way good.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what's going on with Dallas, with Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard.
Who's way better than Zeke.
Yeah, same thing with David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert too. So I'm like, sometimes the more electric back gets shining, the more this Pittsburgh Steelers team lose, the more they're gonna be like, what do we got in Jaylen Warren? So at the end of the day, sometimes you miss, man. At the end of the day, Jaylen Warren might be that dude in the second half during fantasy playoffs. He might be somebody you want to have on your roster.
How do we make it this far? Justin's been on for 10 minutes now, and we didn't say the biggest news from the fantasy gods and Sports Fluent. We got a new show coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. New show.
Sports Fluent Kids. Justin's 12-year-old. My fluent 8-year-old. We coming out with Fluent. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but our two kids are gonna get together and they can do a basketball show. That shit's going to be elite.
Hey, that shit. My son is a mini me. He think he a dog at everything he do. He is though, so I can't cap. But he's nice with it, bro. With football and hoop.
Yeah, I think everybody saw my son's top 10 list and it made a lot of people go, you know what?
Yeah,
he might be right.
Well, his fantasy team was dope.
Yeah, my son's fantasy basketball team. Yeah, I read you out who he had. He has a good team, bro. So watch for that. I don't know what it's gonna be called. If you want to give us some names in the chat, don't be stupid. Throw it in, man. We looking for.
Do not ask the chat for names. Do not ask the chat for names.
You know, I like our chat. Our chat's good people. It's good people.
Yo, Justin, question. What's your thoughts on Kenneth Walker?
Kenneth Walker, I love the kid, man. He's electric, and before he became the starter, I thought he was next, right? But now that he's got the prime, like he's got the spotlight on him, he's being viewed as a back-end running back one. And I like the value. It's just for the Seahawks, he don't catch a lot of passes. So that concerns me. I think right now is his highest value. And I know there's been talks like the Seahawks haven't unleashed him yet and such. But to me, he's better than like a Dameon Pierce, who I think is just a try hard. He's talented. And
wait. Dameon Pierce, he's just a try hard. What do you mean by that?
Dameon Pierce is a try hard. Y'all don't see that? When you watch the game, Dameon Pierce, right? He'll go, like, think about it. Last Thursday on the game, 27 carries for 139. I mean, phenomenal numbers. In fantasy, that equates to 13.9 points. In all his carries, bro, they're talking about the most broken tackles in the league. Bro will break 7 tackles to get 6 yards. It makes no sense to me. That's not talent to me. I got to work hard for my yardage. That's a try hard in my opinion.
That's not talent.
He's breaking other tackles, bro. Like, that's cool, but
if you're breaking tackles,
I don't care about that. If it don't equate to yardage and production, you can break all the tackles you want. I'd rather have Christian McCaffrey who won't fall forward for 6 yards.
I mean, if it's not for fantasy production, but he's still getting them yard. Like, what? That don't make sense.
Yeah, we are talking about fantasy.
Yeah, we're talking about fantasy. He try hard in fantasy. He try hard. He on his Texans team, and they gonna give him the rock 27 times. That's fine, but he ain't gonna have no 200-yard games. Dameon Pierce ain't no true talent. He's just a workhorse. You just throw him back there and give him 20 carries, like Mike Davis.
Did you feel that way towards Arian Foster as well?
No, I did not feel that way towards Arian Foster. That's not. Arian Foster was different. The first game you saw Arian Foster, he was hitting that cut. And you're like, oh no, he's different. One cut back, he was different.
Because Arian Foster all time great.
Arian Foster was nice. I was just kind of see how you felt about that because he's a guy where they was force feeding the fuck out of too.
Nah, there's a difference between like when you break tackles and you're like breaking tackle for a significant gain. Dameon Pierce is breaking tackles just to flip for another extra yard. Like, I don't know. There's a play on TikTok. Somebody's like, this is the greatest play I've seen from a running back this year. And he tossed it to Dameon Pierce, and Dameon Pierce goes, he's about to fall to the ground, and he picks up his ass in his knees so he doesn't hit the ground and flips for like an extra half yard. Somebody's coming, and he bounces off the tackle for another half yard. Then he breaks another tackle going the opposite way for a half tackle, and he stretches out for another half yard. It was like a 6-yard gain. To me,
that's elite balance.
That ain't
that's
elite.
OD. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a try hard. That is a try hard.
That's elite balance.
If he does it for 70 yards,
what you supposed to do in football? You're supposed to try hard.
Hey, he don't have all the talent. I'm not knocking him for his effort. I ain't knocking him for his effort. But that's what it equates to. A lot of effort, not no talent. Dameon Pierce is not a talented running back. He's a running back that has to try hard. He has to try hard to get his yardage. He has to break every single tackle.
Can I get? Wait, hold on. My fucking dog just blew mine and threw up in my office. What are we at?
J. Rob, he just said
Damian Pierce is not talented.
Damian Pierce is a try hard, dog.
He's not talented.
What type of dumb ass take is that?
Hey, I was talking about it. League leader in broken tackles, all that for nothing. 27 carries for
broken tackles
for 130 yards. 27. You give 27 carries. You get 27 carries to Saquon. He having 200. Like, it's Damian Pierce, bro.
Why are you taking away from him, bro? You taking away from him.
Listen. He's working hard for what he got. That's all I'm saying. So when I dropped the word try hard, he working hard for them damn yards. That's all I'm saying. That 4.6 speed is getting put to work. That heavy ass weight getting put to work.
But see, this is why context matters. When you use the try hard isn't something that's really used in an endearing manner. It moves to more say like you're a sweat, bro. You ain't really that good. You a try hard.
It's demeaning.
It's still. I mean, I'm still demeaning what he does on the field.
What do you mean? What is he doing?
All I'm saying is that Damian Pierce is a good back. He's not like one of these elite talents that's going to be in the league for years. He's in a situation right now where Lovie Smith is going to give him 20 to 25 carries a game, and he ain't going to do much with that. He's going to get 80 to 100 yards. He's not breaking no long. He had one long ass run where nobody touched him.
80 to 100 yards is good though.
That's decent. That's good. But you guys talking about he's talented. To me, they're going to get a new back in there in 2 years. Somebody who is more talented. That's what's going to happen.
I mean, I'm not going to say this. I do think the NFL, when it comes to running backs, clearly, the NFL is quick to they'll rotate the carousel quick on running back. I mean, James Robinson, fellas.
But he's not. But James Robinson ain't no Damian Pierce.
What?
Damian Pierce is better than James Robinson.
James Robinson walks so Damian Pierce can run. He the same, like that's
you're dragging it.
James, right though.
James Robinson his first year. What was James Robinson's first year? 1,300 yards?
No, he ain't no damn 13.
First year in the league. What do you have?
Scrimmage yards? You talking about scrimmage yards?
Yeah, scrimmage yards. What do you have? 1,300 yards.
I think it could have been 1,300. I'll check his stats.
Yards. I thought you talking about running yards.
I mean, Damian Pierce, that's all together because he don't catch the route.
But Damian Pierce, he's keeping it up. James Robinson, I think he had one kid in one season. But Damian Pierce keeps this up. They're going to keep him because he's a solid back.
No, we're not going to keep him. We're not going to keep him because we have Breece Hall and.
I said Damian Pierce, not James Robinson. Hell no, y'all not. Yeah, y'all not keeping.
You know what I'm saying? We just can't keep him.
1,300. Yeah, 1,300.
1,300.
Yep, on the money.
I think James Robinson is actually better than Damian Pierce, and he went undrafted.
1,400 actually. 1,400.
1,400 yards.
I can probably say that what's the name when this game ends. I mean, like when this shit end, whatever is the season end, he gonna hit the same amount of fucking what's the name, 14, 15 yards.
I guess I can kind of hear Justin's point because you could also name a few running backs that had great seasons and you don't hear about them again. I mean, Phillip Lindsay, Melvin Gordon. I mean,
Melvin Gordon had multiple years.
Melvin Gordon had multiple good seasons.
Yeah, like two. He really had two, y'all.
But Phillip Lindsay had like one though. But like
Melvin Gordon was he was considered a good talent.
Melvin Gordon, like I ain't gonna lie, there was like a few years.
Had a second.
Melvin Gordon was nice. We're not going to do Melvin Gordon.
I think Melvin Gordon was actually just nice. Like
Melvin Gordon was talented. Like in college, he a great college career. Damian Pierce wasn't even playing in college. Like to me, it's just I respect what he's doing on the field, and for me, even in real football, like when we talk about the Houston Texans, he's helping his team right now. They're young. They needed somebody to run the rock because last year, with Burkhead and Marlon Mack was on the roster, and everybody expected all this shit from him. He's doing well given the circumstance. Now, I think at the first opportunity when his team starts playing well, they're gonna be like, "Hey, we need somebody who can churn out yardage at a more efficient clip." That's all I'm saying.
So like James Robinson, basically.
That's not James.
Like Travis Etienne. Somebody who you give him the rock, you like, nah, he a threat to go 80 every time. Like Breece Hall, like Kenneth Walker.
So wait, no, that's the comparison which you're using though. James Robinson was a guy where he was force fed. That's what he's doing.
There's context, fellas, to James Robinson, Travis Etienne, because that's not a matter of two good running backs. That's a matter of we drafted one guy in the first round and he has a $30 million contract, and this guy is undrafted and he's making probably $1 million for the season.
And one just better than the other, honestly.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't keep both anyway. It was never like you couldn't do the whole who's going to be your number one running back with them too, because ultimately you drafted one guy first overall in the first round, so he's going to be your guy. He has to be. That's why you brought him in.
I mean, Travis Etienne is that dude though. Like,
no, he is. No,
he's that dude.
He is that dude. He is that dude. I don't want to take nothing away from him, but that's why James Robinson was never going to be able to find a sufficient home in Jacksonville. Wasn't going to happen.
All right, so you think, I was talking to my man in the middle. You said you think Dameon Pierce is going to be the running back there after 2 years. So that they bring in a back after Dameon Pierce has been worked to death, 27 carries a game for his 800 yards he's going to get on the year. After he's been killed carry-wise, you think in 2 years they're not going to bring some fresh legs in to replace him?
No, I could see that happening.
I don't think. What is his carry? Like, what does he lead? Like,
you got to understand, he's cheap, bro. He's an undrafted. He's a cheap running back.
He's what, 4th round?
Yeah, he's a cheap running back, and for them, like, ultimately, I don't disagree. Like, they're going to use him up. If he gets hurt, that'll be the worst thing that's going to happen to him. But let's be real. What the NFL does to running backs, bro, it ain't right, but it is what it is. Like, Najee Harris, how many more years are the Steelers going to do with his lack of visual prowess? That boy needs a Sharon gun. Like, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Somebody get Najee Harris a Sharon gun. For real, he need one.
And the thing is, though, Dameon Pierce already got 648. Like, he gonna get probably like 1,100.
He has 148 attempts, but he has 4.6 yards a carry.
Yeah.
That's efficient.
He doing well for his circumstance. I guess I'm hating on him because I know that there's more talented backs. I'm hating. I call it what it is.
A contrarian, yes.
Hey, but it's facts though. At the end of the day, like he's not going to be a back that lasts long term in this league. And when it comes to fantasy, we talking the fantasy stuff. Like that's somebody that I'm looking to flip. I take Dameon Pierce. I'm like, hey, I got him as an RB1. Let me get that. Let me get Kenneth Walker from you.
Yeah,
is Zeke done? Is Ezekiel Elliott done?
Nah. I think everybody's giving Zeke, and this is real football. I think what Zeke does in real life trumps what everybody's expecting for fantasy. Everybody wants Tony Pollard because he looks like the more efficient back. But Zeke does what you need on the field. He's a good blocker. You need guys who can play their role. And right now, I think Tony Pollard, everybody's expecting him to come over and just, because he looks like the more elusive back, just take over the full reins. That's not going to happen this year because the Cowboys are trying to make the playoffs. The Cowboys are trying to win a Super Bowl. And you got to have somebody in there who can play all 3 downs, and that's what Zeke does. Pollard's in his role for a reason. That's to make splash plays and, have those chunk yardage gains. They need him for that. But guess what? They need Zeke for the rest of that.
Hey, Ben, I don't know why you doing
Hey, yo, you straight. You spitting, bro.
I don't know why Ben doing all this. Like, Tony Pollard still ain't better. I mean, Zeke is still solid. I'm not going to say he done for.
Tony Pollard is better.
He just regressed. He just regressed, but Tony Pollard just better.
He's a better. I would say, you think he's better like running back or just a better?
I think he's a better running back besides pass block.
I think he's a better.
I just think he's more explosive. I just think he's more explosive. That's it.
I mean, that would be Zeke.
Don't get me wrong. Yes, but I think that's the only thing that Tony Pollard has over him.
I think he's better at running the ball, period, now.
No, he's just more explosive, bro.
No, he's more explosive with the ball in his hand.
But that matters.
If I have the ball in space, no, I agree with you, Trent. If I want somebody to have the ball in space between Zeke and Tony Pollard, it is easily Tony Pollard. I played against Tony Pollard in college. I watched him firsthand. He absolutely wrecked us. And they literally gave him the ball on kickoff return, wide receiver, running back. Any way to get Tony Pollard the ball, they did it. He's one of them guys. But to Justin's point, you need a running back that can block.
I'm not sure y'all remember this though. There used to be this guy in Dallas named Marion Barber, and they had another running back named Felix Jones. And Felix Jones used to do a lot of the same thing in space in these long gains. And it's like, they had Marion Barber in there because he could bruise, he can get the short yardage, he get the red zone work done, he could catch the rock with consistency, he could be on the field. And everybody was clamoring for Felix Jones. And when Felix Jones had his opportunity to get 15, 20 carries in a game, he folded because he wasn't ready for that type of workload. That's the only thing I see with Tony Pollard.
Hey, at least when Tony Pollard, when he got them 15,
he That's the Bears. That's the Bears, bro. Like, come on, bro.
So what? What does that mean, dog?
No, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
You're not gonna contact.
I want to see him more than one game. That's the only point.
The Bears have a confident.
I want to see him more than one game. Didn't Jeff Wilson and Raheem Wilson just do one, man?
What do you mean? What are you talking
Didn't
about?
Jeff Wilson and just Raheem Mostert just do them in?
I'm just saying the defense.
The Bears'
is comfortable.
defense.
It's not like they have a
No,
shitty
Raheem
team.
Mostert. What? You act like he trash or some shit.
Oh my God, you're not listening to the point I'm making. Then you know what I'm not.
And versus and who they faced against the
That's
Bears.
what I'm saying. I'm not gonna.
Raheem had 26 yards.
I'm saying what I'm saying is that
Watch the games, fellas.
No, I can understand y'all point. Yes, he looked good on that Bears team, but to me, that's not moving me because the Bears, to me, isn't that crazy much of a team. I need to see more level of consistency, more than just a one game instance. If we're gonna be real, bro.
If we being real, that's why Zeke didn't play that week before the bye. It's because they knew it was against the Bears and Tony Pollard had tote the rock 15, 17 times and do well. So they let him rest up against the Bears, have the bye, and now as we come back, Zeke is the starter.
I just can't wait when they finally just let Tony Pollard be the premier back.
Well, you be gassing it, Dub. Jeff Wilson had 51 yards.
51 yards, and Raheem Mostert had 26.
You gas, bro.
The team that's mainly passing, that's fucking good. What are we doing?
Are you serious? There's no way you try to get at me with the whole.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
You about to defend 26 yards? Are you getting?
How many yards per carry? How many yards per carry?
2.9 yards a carry.
No. Altogether.
3.3.
Like the team.
3.3.
I don't give a fuck.
That's why I was like, you're not.
It's still not a good. It's still not that great of a defense.
Yo, Ford, there's 3 teams out here that I'm going to protect at all costs this year: the Bears, the Seahawks, and the Jets, because they all doing some good things and they need to be called out on it.
Listen. The Bears. Look, no. Let me. As someone who watches the Bears more than I even want to, the Bears they're not elite, but they're a good defense. So what the Dallas Cowboys did against the Bears showed that they have some offensive, especially Tony Pollard running the ball, because that has actually been the Bears' strength, is stopping the run historically. Are they great at it right now? No, but they're still good. So the fact that he went off for 131 and 3 touchdowns, that does show his ability against a good, not elite, but a good defense.
Facts.
That defense is not a good run defense. Though. Bears is not a good run defense. Let's keep it 100. The Bears is not a good run defense. They're one. I want to say they're one of the bottom 5 in the league. If not,
we don't do that for any other running back. So why are we doing it for Tony Pollard?
What's the stats? It's not this. It's just a reality. What are we doing? It's just a reality.
That's like
you're making all these assumptions off of one fucking game, bro. You're making an assumption off of one game.
Just saying, that's like me just dismissing Derrick Henry.
That's what you're doing.
No, I'm gonna throw the Bears a bone though, because it is hard. It's always hard to play against a player that you really don't have enough tape for. Like a lot of Tony Pollards, nobody's played against Tony Pollard in a bell cow situation where he's gonna get 15, 20 touches. He's usually getting about 5, 6, and they're like 20-yard gashes. This time he actually got the workload. I don't think the Bears had enough film on that, but I don't think the Bears are a terrible running defense.
All right, my bad. We're wrong. The Bears stink. They're dead last.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was pulling up the numbers. Hey, I was pulling up the numbers because
I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, they're not that good of a rushing defense.
Aaron Jones had 132 against them. Damian Pierce, 20 carries for 80 yards.
The Bears actually, in fact, the Bears
that might be to your point though, Justin. That 80 yards, 120 carries.
The Bears actually give up 30 more yards per game than any other team in the NFL. So no, they are not good against
the Redskins. 128 yards, 4.6 yards a carry, 1 TD, bro.
Saquon had 146 against him. Dalvin Cook had 94 and 2 TDs against him. Brian Robinson had 60 and a touchdown against him. Tony Pollard 131 and 3 TDs.
Let me correct myself. They are good as a defense because they're first against the pass, yards per game, and they are dead last against the run.
Yeah.
That makes more
but
sense.
You watch the Bears? And you didn't know this? You watch the Bears, you don't know this?
I don't watch how much. I look at what's going on, and I see that they're good overall.
Decent. If you watch the
Bears defense is decent. Their secondary is not bad. I do say that.
Yeah, but I did say historically they were good against the run.
And then they trade away Roquan Smith.
But then they trade away Roquan Smith, Robert Quinn.
That's what did it.
Who was their run stopper last year? So
they're in that seat, mad as hell, like you always do.
He's still nice as a bitch. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Like you saying all this stuff about they're dead last, bro. It does not matter. Like
Yeah,
we don't
Tony
diminish
Pollard
any
is
other
bad,
running
man.
backs going off as any other defense.
Which actually makes what they did against the Dolphins even more
But,
impressive.
but Trent, we don't sit here and say a guy's this type of guy off of one game. So
But-
let's
but-
chill.
No, but
You just say
more than
you
one
You're
preach
saying
that all the
that.
time. You
You're
preach that
saying
all the
that.
more
time.
than
Trent.
one
You're
game
saying
for
that.
Tony
Look what
Pollard,
he did
though.
versus look what he did versus my team. Our team has been good against the run. We stopped Derrick Henry. We ain't what's the name?
Derrick
We done a whole
Henry.
bunch. We doing good on defense this year. He's still from 13-105. Like as a backup. Like there's still games you see
Because of his explosiveness, Trent.
And it
He
okay.
gets,
Oh well.
he gets
so
big
what?
ass. He gets
So
those
what?
big ass
It
games, bro.
matters. You talking
Don't
about
get
just
me
'cause of
wrong,
explosiveness? So the fuck what?
Do you think that
And-
he can have that? The thing is, I'm just not 100% sure if he can have that same level of production if he's being the premier
Bro, I ain't
guy.
gonna lie, bro. I don't know what Tony Pollard got to show y'all or show you.
He just gotta be
bro.
the premier guy. That's all we're asking.
Exactly.
If
And the
Tony,
only
if Tony
part he really
Pollard
not the
gets
premier
20
guy 'cause
carries
he
a
got all
game
that bread.
from start to finish, 20 carries a game against multiple teams, and he does 100 yards, 80 yards. If we seeing that consistently from him, I'll give him his props. But right now, I got to see more. I got to see more from Tony Pollard, and he got to be able to play all three downs too, because otherwise he'll never have a starting spot.
I will say this though, he is a weapon. He for sure.
100%.
If there's
I
one
know,
thing
he's a
about
weapon,
him,
yes.
Whoa,
he's
whoa,
a
whoa.
weapon. He
That's
is a
not
weapon.
true, Justin. That's not true. You can't say he needs to play all three downs or he's not getting a starting spot because most running backs, most teams are running back by committee, and the starting running back doesn't on most teams play all three downs. You know,
But the starter is normally the power back, the one that can get short yardage, the one that can pass protect, and the one that can get that they use in the red zone. That is typically the starting running back for most teams.
but he's not running. But he's not walk. He's not a three down back.
Only
There's very
reason why
few
Tony
three down
Pollard-
backs anymore. There's
The
very
reason why Tony Pollard doesn't have we can't see it yet. It's because he got all that bread, so we have to wait and see.
Bro, that's such a lazy ass
Yes,
argument, bro.
I don't
Nobody's
know.
gonna.
If you're a running back,
Nobody's gonna have a guy who's
No,
worse.
if
They're not
he's
gonna
so
start a guy.
solid,
They're not gonna start a guy. Wait, hold on.
Isn't trash,
Bro, they're not going to start a guy. They're not going to start a guy
No.
who's not
Here's
better
my
than the
thing.
other guy. That's
Here's
not
my
how.
thing.
That's not what
Here's my
people do,
thing,
bro.
Zeke isn't trash. So if you're still paying him all that money, you're going to play him. It's not act like he's just like complete dog shit. He's still a very solid back.
They're gonna start the better running back every single
But you
time.
still
Trent.
have to play him because
When have you seen that? When have you seen that, Trent?
Hey, Justin, hold on.
When
Justin,
have you seen? Wait, hold on. My bad, Fluent. When have you seen that ever happen in NFL
I
history?
mean, it's probably not a lot of. That's probably not.
It's never. It doesn't happen.
But again,
It doesn't
when has that
happen.
ever happened? When have we ever seen a situation like this though?
Bro, I think he went through it with the Cowboys and everything. It hasn't happened in my recent memory.
Felix Jones wasn't getting no 30 million. What?
I'm just
Aaron
saying, bro.
Barr wasn't getting
I'm
no
just
40
saying, bro.
million? What are we
I'm just
talking
saying.
about?
I'm just saying, bro.
But they weren't
Nah,
getting no money
in
like
my
Zeke
in my
was.
recent memory, bro, there has been a lot of times where in a running back committee, they're not just going to start the premier guy who's the better running back, bro.
You just brought up Marion Barber and Felix Jones. First off, they were never in a conversation for being a top five back. They never had the money like Zeke did. That's my point. If Zeke isn't trash, so my thing is if you're
that's why they don't want to pay running backs anymore because
if you're still a solid running back, but you're still getting paid a lot of money because he got a fat ass contract and you have somebody behind him, you're still going to play him. But you're not. It's like
you have to pay him when you have to play him when he's making that much money.
Well, normally you do that because they're the better back. That's why they got paid. Like you talk about Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon. That was one this year. Everybody was ready to anoint AJ Dillon as a starting running back for the Green Bay Packers. And guess what? Aaron Jones was the better running back because when we saw AJ Dillon in that spot, he wasn't Aaron Jones.
It's different when you gotta block, when you gotta read coverages, when you gotta do all those other things. Yeah, that's true. But do you think fantasy has ruined the way people analyze players?
Facts.
I think to an extent, it depends on what we're talking about, though. So when we talk about who's the best or who does, I think it gets so intertwined, right? When you're talking about who's the best player or if he's a top 20 receiver, I think a lot of things like Mike Evans gets really disrespected as a wide receiver, and he's one of the most elite receivers in the game for what he does on the field blocking wise, his ability in the red zone, and he gets disrespected because he's a little inconsistent in fantasy football. So to me, I think there's for me, the reason why I know our account does well is because I'm able to blend both. Like I can recognize real talent, but then at the same time, I know fantasy. So I think a lot of accounts purely go off of the numbers, and that does.
You hear a lot of people say that guy sucks. Why? Oh, he only averages 12 fantasy points. That's not why.
Facts. So I think that's the big misconception. Like I think people are ready to use their fantasy teams as a reason why somebody sucks, and that's not. We can't talk about that when you're talking real football.
I think it
People have
ruined.
different purposes, bro. Like everybody's
No, but I appreciate a guy who's like,
years.
I know you do both, Justin, but like
Yeah.
fantasy gods understanding that because like I know that there are people like they confuse the two. They confuse the two.
I'm not gonna lie. That fantasy footballist kid, I think he's one of the people that probably falls under like the fantasy football shit.
Yeah.
Just being misconstrued because I think in fantasy football,
name?
if you're gonna, I don't know his name, but I think if
I went at me and him went at it when we first came on the scene with Fantasy Guys last year. I called his ass out. And I was like, you know what the fuck you talking about with this Mike Evans shit? He was like, Mike Evans is in the top 15 wide receiver. And I'm like, hell no. Like, just because like they're like, oh, he's inconsistent. He wouldn't be anything without touchdowns. And I'm like, if you know roles in the NFL, that's his fucking job. His job is to score touchdowns, and he does it with the best of them. And so, yeah, he's a top 15 wide receiver. And so we went at it. And he said Dak was going to throw for 6,000 yards because in the first 6 games before he hurt his ankle, like all this bullshit. So when we talk about fantasy football AZs and a lot of these cats on TikTok, a lot of what they do is for the views, bro. They say these hot takes for views, and nobody has to hold them accountable because they can just run up the fucking views.
That's
being real.
He talking though.
And so none of them want to say, oh, I was wrong about this motherfucker. They want to just flex on the one take that they got right out of 20 and say that they're good at this shit, and they're not. So I'm in a lot of leagues with these motherfuckers, and they're trash. Like straight up, there's dudes on Twitter, there's dudes on TikTok, they're fucking trash. And guess what? I have no leagues on me where I'm not top half. Straight up.
Yeah.
Fire.
There was a
One more time.
Yeah. I'm just saying, bro. These motherfuckers, they can talk a lot, but they don't back it up. So you got to know your shit. And it's not just looking up these analytics and numbers, which is the new wave. The new wave is just to look at these numbers and analyze the projections. Now you got to look at what goes on the field and know roles
don't
too.
shake your head. You did that shit with Tony Paul.
If you can't connect the two, that's why you taking L's.
Don't shake your fucking head.
Don't do that.
No, don't shake your head, bro. Don't shake your head.
Halliburton got me 60 tonight.
Stay down, Trent.
Nah, Del, because you do that shit with Derrick Henry. But Ben, go ahead.
No, I don't do that with Derrick Henry. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Max said another take. He had a worse take. He said my Seattle Seahawks will go win 0 games this season.
He said
don't listen to this dude, man. Just don't even listen to that shit, man.
Yo, you know what? We should do an episode or segment, not a whole episode. We should do a segment where we bring everybody's worst takes. You should do it for players. You should do it for Players' Choice too, because I just heard one today from I don't know who I don't know who it was, like Joey Crawford, not Joey Crawford. Joe Crawford is better than Michael Jordan or some nonsense.
Listen, we got a lot of bad takes. My Najee Harris take is like
no, it's not. It's different if it didn't age well, but like just ridiculous.
It just takes.
Okay.
It just be takes on TikTok. Just be like, what the like that same dude y'all talking about. He said Najee Harris is the worst starting running back in the NFL. Like,
that's so OD.
That's tough.
That's OD, bro. Like.
That's the analytic. That's the analytical way of looking at football. Me too, but
Make 17 straight shots in a row. Okay.
Are you talking about Michael Jordan?
Team not points in a row, shots in a row. I've never seen Michael Jordan drop 55 on Dwayne Wade. Stop it. His blanketing defense. Look at yourself in the mirror. Dwayne Wade, top defender. Do you do your own clown makeup or does someone?
Yeah, that was
like when you say people say stuff just for clicks. That's the stuff I'm talking about that I want to.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people think that of us, though.
Like a take that is clearly just.
Like, a lot of people do think about us, though. That is true.
That's because y'all be saying some dumbass shit sometimes.
Hey, that's them.
But we don't do it for clickbait. I'm not gonna hold you.
We don't. I want to make this clear because people are watching, and I want to make it clear. We never sit before the show and say, "Hey, what's gonna be your bad take?" Is we literally like in the moment think like. This is my opinion, and I'm justifying it. But I
mean, Justin, you just had some today. Damian Pierce, they gonna flame your ass. They just flamed your ass. They gonna flame your ass. I promise you.
I know that. But hey, I'm gonna stand by that motherfucker. Damian Pierce to try hard.
It might.
Hey, Gabe Davis. And Gabe Davis.
You already know.
You're not gonna come back here in 10 years and say Damian Pierce is the GOAT because he rushed for 148 times and you know what I'm saying? Like there's the difference.
I got you. No, it's just at the end of the day, I can't hate too much on him. He in the NFL, he doing his thing. But if we talking top tier talent, I'm gonna break it down. Kind of like a take I made on. I know we ain't talking hoop right now, but I made another take that garnered some interest when I said Kevin Garnett was a tryhard.
You was wilding.
Hey,
you was wilding.
I'm not gonna lie, you're wilding. You're wilding.
I think the definition, right? He tries hard or he's a try hard.
He's a tryhard, and so I think when Kevin Garnett, if we can go there right now, I'm gonna just do it anyway. Kevin Garnett always barking, putting the ball on his head, barking in people's faces, and Anthony Peeler walked on him, and he ain't had nothing to say but an elbow in his face.
That's not a tryhard. That's a fake tough guy.
Fake tough guy is a tryhard. That's what it is. That's my definition of it. That's a tryhard in my opinion. You doing all that barking, all that tough talking, and when it get down to it, you ain't ready. That's a tryhard in my opinion.
Okay.
Trying hard to be something you're not.
Nah, don't do that, KG. KG top 15 all time, bro.
What?
Yeah, I think he top 15.
Okay,
you know how I feel about.
Yeah. My bad. I need to switch it up on y'all. But
you know how I feel about. You know how I feel about old heads,
Justin,
bro.
don't trip out because this is.
Dub's got like 30 people that are top 15. So
Dub also has Chris Paul in his top 10 players all time.
Top 15. Top 15.
All time.
We had a show, and Chris Paul was in his top 10 all-time players.
Top 15.
Get the fuck. How?
I made a list. Go check.
I'll check your list out, bro. I'll comment or stitch or some shit.
What we got next, Dub?
That's okay. We'll give.
On that note, fellas, I'm gonna head out.
We'll give Dub the link to the kids show so he can get more fluent.
Justin, you be safe. Man.
Oh, you out,
bro? All right, y'all be back.
Bro.
Hey, yo, you on next week? Are you on next week? The Fantasy Gods, are they on Fantasy Grill?
I'll have to let me confirm that.
All right, let me know.
What the fuck?
He comes on every second week on the Fantasy Grill, and we talk fantasy.
Got you.
Him and Daniel, they come on. We do football and basketball fantasy on the Fantasy Grill.
Nah, those guys is elite.
They're good. They're good people. I'm glad you. Thank you for introducing me. They're good people.
Yeah,
I know.
Nah, he got the disrespect of David Pierce. Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, like him not talented, like not talented.
I don't think
like,
he was saying. He didn't say they wasn't talented. I think he just.
You don't think he's a premier talent?
You don't think he's a premier? Like he's trying hard to be an elite back, and he's not. Like that's how I took it.
So we're gonna get into these predictions, man. We got the Vikings and Bills. They're gonna face each other. How you guys feel about this game? Who's gonna come out on top? Shout out to Kirk Cousins.
Playing. I'm gonna say like Bills, but like 10. But if he not playing, I'm going with the Vikings.
Yeah, same.
If who don't play?
If Josh Allen not playing, because they saying about the whole UCL thing. Because I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'm gonna take the Vikings anyway. I think because of the fact that they don't got that run defense, they don't got really the greatest running game right now, and with the Buffalo Bills, and the guy got an injured shoulder, you kind of got to play more coverage. I think it'll be all right. I mean,
and the thing is, it's like Josh Allen is like for sure elite. It's that like sometimes like the 2019 Josh Allen come out of him, and I hate that shit. Like the Jets game, like you got up on the field, the Stephon Diggs had a big ass play, and then like the next play you throw a duck. So like, actually, and what time is that game? Because you know how people be shitting on prime time.
No, he's not prime time yet.
Oh yeah,
he only has.
Shout out to that man! Shout out to that man, Elon Musk, man.
Oh, he got you verified?
Shout out to Elon, man.
He paid the $8.
Check me for $8. They can't say that's not stupid.
That's a waste of money.
Smart. That's a W, bro. That's a W.
That's definitely a W.
And look at me sitting next to Kobe Bryant.
There's tweets about LeBron James being retired.
Come on now. Shout out to the Mamba.
There's people impersonating LeBron James saying that he's asking for a trade from the Lakers.
Oh yeah, because Elon, he got Twitter around. Yeah. And now, what's his name? Now I got.
Now they really.
I'm gonna say Vikings. Fuck it.
Salone, who you got?
Only because of the injury to Josh Allen, I'm going to go with the Vikings, who don't only have one more primetime game. It's on Thanksgiving, so that's a loss. But I'm going to go with the Vikings because I think even if Allen plays, he's not going to be the same Josh Allen.
I need Trey White to come back, bro.
Facts.
J-Rob, who you got?
I'm gonna go with put that shit on. Do your dance, Kirk. Do your dance.
He was killing that shit. With the
chains.
Yeah. They had that man neck hurt. I know he ain't realized them chains was that heavy on his neck, bro.
Nah, bro, he don't know. He was on a perk.
He was on the Perk Cousins up there.
Cousins is nice, bro. It's nice.
Kirk
Yeah, I ain't
Cousins.
gonna lie. I might be coming around to Kirk.
You might have to sip
this
that
year.
Kirk Cousins tea.
Yeah, I might have to sip the tea. I might have to sip the Kirk Cousins tea. I'm
Winning
coming around
bias
this
is
year.
winning bias is a crazy thing with you, Trent.
I've been saying Kirk Cousins like this since last year, but don't do that, bro.
What the fuck are we doing now, Trent?
Don't do this, bro.
Trent, what is wrong with you?
Don't
You
do
like
this,
talking shit to so many people, bro.
Don't do this,
But
bro.
you are the
Don't
most
do
ridiculous
this, bro.
person I've ever
I've
seen
been
in my
doing this shit
fucking
since
life.
last year,
No, you
bro.
was not. Don't
Yes,
cap
I
now.
was. You
Don't
know
cap
why? I
now.
had Scam
Don't
Nasty
cap
not on the
now.
show right now.
You called Dak Prescott the what?
Huh?
You called?
Yeah, he the black Kirk Cousins. And I always said Kirk Cousins was always better than him. I've always said that.
You're putting them on the same fucking tier of each other,
he's
Trent.
still better.
And
They
you
can be
don't
on the
like
same
Dak
tier.
Prescott like that.
They can be
If
on
they're
the
on the
same
same
tier.
tier of each other,
They can
then
be
you
on the
think
same
about them
tier, but
equally.
somebody's
You
better.
don't make sense either.
They can be on the same tier.
You go to college for no reason, bro. You go to college because you don't make sense.
You can't be in the
You
same tier
don't
and not
make
be better than
sense.
somebody.
You don't make sense, bro.
No, Dub, you can't be in the same tier and not be better than somebody.
Seattle and Tampa Bay. Who you got?
Y'all dick ride Kirk Cousins so much. Y'all be dragging me. Somebody say a player good, now I'm dick riding. I've never dick rided Kirk Cousins. He's just playing well.
I always give Kirk Cousins his back like a bot.
I be dragging it.
I'm not gonna lie though.
You know-
Should I sip the Geno J Rob?
Oh my god!
I don't know what
Hell
you're
no,
on.
Nick. I'm not sipping that shit.
Wow.
Now let me
Wow.
stop. I'm not gonna lie
But
though.
you won't sip the tea, but you'll pop a perk with Kirk Cousins.
I don't even know who about to win this game
Lovely to
though.
know.
Like Seattle might win this bitch, bro.
Geno Smith. Josh Allen is out.
How you know?
Oh no, never mind.
Oh, you got hit with the troll. You got hit with the troll.
I did.
My question is.
This is not okay.
Are the Vikings really a threat?
I know what you got hit with. I know. I got
Can
hit
Kirk
with
Cousins lead the Vikings to a Super Bowl, fellas? That's what I just need to know.
You said what?
Can Kirk Cousins lead the Vikings to a Super Bowl? No.
Can they go to the Super Bowl?
Nope. Because they'll have to play at night in the playoffs. Now you're more fluid.
If he actually plays well in primetime, they can do something.
He said he gotta play at night in the playoffs, which is a fact because you gotta play prime time no matter what. There's no running in the playoffs. Every game is prime time, buddy.
I don't know what's wrong with him. He just can't do it.
Yeah.
Give me my Seahawks, man.
You're every time you pick up that mic, Ben, just so you know, there's like some mad like
Yeah, I thought my garage was open.
yeah,
Yeah. All right. Who else got Seattle?
Seattle's beating Tampa Bay.
Oh, I got MVP Geno.
Wow. Trent.
Geno is top 5 for MVP. I hope people are realizing that.
That's not ridiculous.
I'm gonna say
He's top 5 right now.
Fuck it, bro. I'm gonna say Seattle win. Yo, you know what else is crazy about that, J. Rob? Remember how Bama was talking all the time about the Tua top 3 MVP voter? I'm not gonna lie, he 4, which is crazy. Like Tua's top 4 MVP voter. Now that might be the only take Bama got right for real.
I ain't gonna lie, before you left, me and Dub was talking about. I low key think Tyreek deserves it more than Tua.
I mean, yeah, but a receiver's never gonna win MVP. Like it's just never gonna happen.
But my point was like every MVP, even when because Adrian Peterson won MVP as a running back.
Yeah,
he had 2K of he had 2K of the ACL. That was different, but that was my point. My point is like the last few Super Bowl, MVPs, they did some shit that was like
never like
to win it.
Yeah, like LT, John Alexander almost broke the touchdown. Like, he almost had like 30 touchdowns. Like,
I even use quarterbacks as an example too. I said like Lamar had 3,500 in the K rushing. Mahomes had 55,000. Cam Newton was crazy. So I said, yo, if Tyreek is the only receiver ever to go for 2,000, he got to have a case, you know.
And I don't really.
You know what's crazy? Do you know what's crazy that most people don't know?
Yards away from him, he ain't get it.
You're about to get more fluent. You ready? Do you know that a wide receiver has never in the history of the NFL ever won an MVP, but a place kicker has?
Yes, I remember that. Like in the 80s, right?
1982, Mark Moselli. Place kicker, MVP.
Yeah, I definitely remember that.
Now you're more fluent.
A quarterback or a running back. Imagine being a quarterback or running back, getting sacked all year, taking 1,000 hits all day to lose to the place kicker.
I think Lawrence Taylor was like second in MVP that year or something like that.
But never a wide receiver. Not
That's
once.
what I'm saying. Like that's why I say J. Rob. Even if he break 2K, even though it's never gonna be done before. Like
he might. He still might not.
Like, it's just like they might.
No, it might not be enough. No,
they might just give it to a quarterback or some shit that's just going on.
I just like to give dudes their flowers because as much as quarterbacks get all the respect, like let's say you replace Tyreek Hill with like Christian Kirk, just a fast receiver. It's not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same.
It's
the ultimate. You got the ultimate Ferrari.
So back to the Seattle and Tampa Bay game. This is who I got.
Bro.
You ain't gonna like this. You ain't gonna like this. You ain't gonna like this, Trent. But I ain't gonna lie. If the Buccaneers beat the Seahawks, Brady's back, bro, and I ain't playing.
Brady's back.
Brady's back.
Undefeated
Seahawks,
after a divorce.
I'm on bullshit.
Yo, the reaction is so fucking funny, bro. Oh my god.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, Trent. If Brady beats the Seahawks, he's back, and I'm on bullshit.
So if he beat the Seattle Seahawks,
talk that shit, man.
I got high respect for the Seahawks.
If he beats Geno,
I
mean,
Seahawks are a contender this year. We're not going to do that.
I hold the Seahawks in high regard, Ben. To me, it's a big game.
Seahawks are not a slouch. Let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Are a real team.
Don't praise them for how well they're playing.
Thank you.
Offensively, defensively, everything's clicking. Their running game, their defense getting better. And then if a team comes in and beat them, don't knock that team for beating Seattle.
Yeah,
Seattle's doing well.
You've been big enough for weeks now. They don't get the respect of a good team now. What the fuck are we doing?
The Seahawks are good. Yo, the Seahawks get a.
The Seahawks are 6-3. They're leading their division. What are they? Second? No, what are they in there?
Geno's playing historic.
You know how I feel about Geno, man. Yo, we already talked about this Geno shit yesterday, on Monday.
We don't need to.
Ben wrote Geno off, but Geno did not write back.
He did not write you back. I low-key think I said that the Seahawks were going to win 8 games. I got to run back.
I don't remember that.
No.
I'm serious.
Y'all made fun of me for saying 6.
We all made fun of Ben for
6
saying
to 8,
6.
bro. I swear to God, I said 6 to 8, though. I swear I said 6 to 8.
Cardinals and Rams. Who y'all got?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Take the Cardinals.
I'm taking the Cardinals. I think Matthew Stafford about to be on some mid, like how you been all year. Throw some few.
I think Midford gonna mid up.
Yeah.
Who's home?
That dude is hurt and battling an O-line. The Rams.
I forgot. He's not even playing. He got a concussion. But
who got a concussion?
Even Matthew Stafford, I think he has the
He's in concussion protocol.
Even before that, he's been playing shitty. So I mean,
give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Cardinals.
Yeah,
Matthew Stafford is not that guy, Dub. Try to tell you.
He has the same fucking injury that Josh Allen has, bro. Literally.
What?
He's dealing with the same elbow injury.
Or he needs Tommy John.
He's been dealing with it the whole fucking year.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we
Tommy John surgery.
I mean, we seen Josh Allen.
Well, Tommy John is a pitcher. Tommy John is a pitcher's in.
But the motions are so different. You
know still like it's.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie.
It's when you have a lot of power. That's big arms.
Right. I thought Tommy John was the inner elbow, right? Because from going like doing breaking balls, you whipping your shit.
If you have a strong arm, it's more likely for guys who have a stronger arm, and that's because you're putting so much power in your elbow.
But pitchers are having that surgery now and coming back better. So I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad as we think.
Playing through it is hell.
They come back better.
Huh? What?
I said maybe Matthew Stafford need that shit to come back better.
If Josh Allen start playing ass, I want you to remember this. And Matthew Stafford's playing with
he had one bad game. He had one bad game.
I'm just saying, just remember this.
You can't put it all. Like Matthew Stafford's still completing over 70% of his passes. Like it's not all on him.
It's not all on him, but he's playing bad. Yeah. He's playing very mid. Like,
well, that's who he is. He's Midford. I don't know why we're pretending like he wasn't.
The O-line is ass. Chargers versus Niners. Chargers versus
Niners.
Oh, I
you want a context for Aaron Rodgers. You want context for Matthew Stafford. I see how it is. I see how it is, Trent. I see how it is, Trent. He has an O-line and he has Aaron Jones. He has Aaron Jones, a good O-line, and fucking AJ Dillon. Yo, stop being a hypocrite, Trent. Stop being a hypocrite, Trent.
Are you comparing the Packers?
Come on, bro. Stop being a hypocrite. Stop being a hypocrite. Stop being a hypocrite. Please. Apply the same energy towards everybody.
He has Cooper Kupp.
He has no run game and no O-line.
I mean,
Aaron
what?
Rodgers got a run game and an
Joe
O-line.
Burrow do without an O-line. Why can't Matthew Stafford do it?
Because Joe Burrow's
Mm.
better.
Because of what?
Because Joe Burrow's better. He's not having the elbow shit. He's hurt. He's been hurt all year.
You sad, bro.
Okay, can we? Listen, we know you love Matthew Stafford. Can we move on?
Yeah. Facts.
Chargers versus Niners. Who you got? This man Trent is nasty. Won't put context for everyone. He feels like it.
That's
I'm telling you, the Niners in a blowout. I think the Niners are gonna go on a run.
I'm not gonna lie. If Keenan Allen not back and Mike Williams, like them all them in just an IR. I'm just gonna say 49ers. Honestly,
Yeah,
the whole
49ers.
team hurt.
49ers.
Income, you chatting, bro. Joe Burrow's better than Stafford. That's nasty.
J-Rob.
Who you got, J-Rob?
Say that again. Sorry.
Niners and Chargers.
Drive. Niners and Chargers.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick the. I think the 49ers finna smoke their boots.
That's what I said.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
I don't know what that means. I think we can win by a lot.
That's not crazy though, because
I know my two boys born in the 2000 don't want to admit it, but that Chargers team, there's some flaws, baby boys.
Oh, I was never high on the Chargers like how people was. That was Ben and G Baby and them talking about Justin Herbert MVP
like,
shit.
I know the Chargers couldn't do no wrong in your eyes, but there's some flaws. I'm taking
They
the
hurt.
49ers.
They
They
hurt.
hurt. Exactly. That's a flaw.
Man, they whole team on IR.
That's Odell. Is that
Niners
Odell
winning.
Beckham Jr.'s flaw that he gets hurt?
Okay.
Well, the flaw of the Chargers is they can't stay healthy, baby. Leave me
That's
alone.
That's a
Don't
good one.
start.
Oh man, Dallas or Green Bay? Who you got? That was a really good one. Unlike Trent's.
Wow.
I'm gonna go out on the whim, and I'm gonna rock with my cousin and company.
I'm gonna say this, J-Rob.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna say this. Even though I don't think I'm gonna say it again. I do not think it will happen. But if they go on some weird ass run, I'm gonna clown the fuck out of all you, Dub, and
Rodgers is back.
Oh, yo, like the way how y'all talking about, the way how y'all saying,
it's gonna be crazy because then when the receivers is catching the passes,
they gonna be like, oh, they're improving. They're improving.
Rodgers.
They're improving. Because I see no improvement right now. But you know what'd be so weird though? It's crazy though. Like the back end of the season, if Brady and Rodgers just start looking the way how they like look last year type shit, that would be crazy. But I'm gonna say the Cowboys. But I'm gonna say the Cowboys will win this game, and Michael Parsons about to fuck them up. I'm not gonna lie.
Give me Cowboys.
Michael Parsons, bro.
Give me Cowboys.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys. I got the Cowgirls, even though I
Floor.
want to vote against every game.
Floor.
Zeke 2 touchdowns.
Cowboys and I'm looking at my list because I want to stay consistent. We're going straight up, not versus spread, right?
What? Yeah,
Oh yeah, don't get us with that spread. Yeah, don't.
No. I'm not. I'm. Yeah, I got the Cowboys winning.
Got the Cowboys winning. Oh man, I got the Cowboys winning too. And Trent, this is how I know you don't listen. Nobody knocks Aaron Rodgers as a player.
Facts.
You have to listen.
Facts.
I do.
All we do is highlight. All we do. I know you do, Flo. All we do is highlight something.
I knock him and I'll do it.
Y'all better hit him
I'll do it
one more time.
I fuck with it.
Hey.
All we do is highlight something that he could have improved on, and you just this is what happened when you start speaking the truth, and something that they don't like a little bit. People start overreacting, getting emotional, and they automatically assume that you're just shitting on them.
I'm not gonna lie, Dub, because you act like you just the perfect listener. Do you listen to what the fuck I say while we talking? Or you just want to agree that J-Rob?
You even listen to what you say.
Trent, I listen to what you say all the time. It's just so much bullshit that comes out.
It's
just so much bullshit that comes out. I'm just gonna be real.
For a mouth, Trent.
No, because the thing is though, I like again,
you don't say much. You just complain about what we say, and we're gonna be real. We're gonna be real.
You don't listen. I agree with J-Rob said, but I also say you still have time in other hands to do the fuck you're supposed to do, and it's week 9.
So why are you gonna wait? Why are you gonna shit on us if we never knocked Aaron Rodgers?
Shit, bro.
You never knocked Aaron Rodgers.
You just said did I not listen? And what did you just say to us? Did I not listen? What did you just say to us? Oh, if he goes on a run, I'm coming for all you guys. What the fuck are you doing?
Because I said I agree with J-Rob.
Now you don't even know what you're saying.
Can you let me finish? You
Go
ahead.
Let him go. My nephew.
All I'm saying
around,
is,
bro.
I agree with J-Rob saying, but I just don't hold what he's saying that highly because you still have OTAs, mini camp, in training camp. So it's been 9 weeks. We've seen no improvement. But
this is why I gotta push back on that because I don't think.
No, we can't do this debate again. Y'all did this all last
I'm
episode.
not gonna go crazy. We're not gonna go down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say to you, Trent, the only reason I push back on the OTA training camp and all that is because I do think you compare it to for example, we're in college, bro. We're with each other 25-8. So even among the cliques of the team that you don't hang out with, you know what his name is, you know where he's from, you know what his parents look like, and y'all don't even hang out like that. But if you see his parents, you can know that's so-and-so's family with you. Because in college, this shit is so tight-knit. I think in the NFL, because everybody's pros, everybody has families. We don't have 100 dinners. Bro, how many meetings you had in camp where you're like, God damn it, these meetings don't even make sense. You just got a meeting so they could look at you type shit.
Man, every day,
look at you. They want to watch you all day. So the difference in the NFL is not like that. So the reason why I brought that point up is because of shit like that. There's no real – it's not the same as it is in college because we don't have a choice but to get to know each other because of how much time we literally have to spend together. I don't think in the NFL you have that same thing. So I do think it is important to try to go out your way as the leader to try to build that because that is imperative to me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. But I do agree. You have OTAs, you have camp. So they did have time. I'm not wrong there.
Fire away to end the show. Does anybody have any last words?
Oh, yeah, we winning this week again.
I mean, down goes Alabama. And
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, here's what I scam nasty, scam Thanos, Black Hornswoggle, wherever the fuck. Where your ass at? Where your ass at, Hornswoggle? Where you at, Hornswoggle? Where you where you going MIA for?
Where you at, boy? Come on,
MIA for? Nigga.
Come on, man.
Always
Where you at? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We need a Humpty Dumpty on the show today. He didn't pull up.
We need a Ooper Looper. We need him back here.
We need a Humpty Dumpty on the show today. He did not pull up, bro. He's whack for that. He's running from this smoke because his team lost 2 games. Michigan's undefeated. Ohio State's undefeated. Shout out to the TCU Horned Frogs because they're undefeated. The program is humming right now.
Word.
Also, shout out to my Oregon Ducks. You know what I'm saying?
No, we're not shouting them out.
No,
we're not shouting them out. We're
not
shouting them out.
Saquon going for 150. He gonna have a crazy game.
Why y'all shut down bet like that?
Because we're not talking about Oregon. We're not talking about we're not doing.
Hey, we haven't lost since the first game.
Y'all 8-1. Do y'all have one? I ain't gonna lie. What was the common denominator about the team I just shouted out, Ben? The 3-4 teams I just shouted out.
They undefeated.
Exactly. Okay then.
One loss. And that was the first game.
Bro, what you got, bro?
Check out Fluent and Chill tomorrow. That's gonna be a good show. We're gonna talk about Isaiah Thomas demanding a trade for Michael Jordan.
Don't be disrespectful to Isaiah.
A trade that will shake up the Lakers and the Nets. We're dropping that tomorrow.
Also, Isaiah Thomas, bro. You an old man, bro. Drop the Michael Jordan beef,
I'm tuning in, Fluent. I need you to be nice to Isaiah Thomas.
No, we're not. I'm not being nice to
Isaiah. Be nice to Isaiah. He has a point. He's from Chicago. He deserves his respect.
Bro. He's too old. You talking about Pistons IT?
Yeah, Pistons.
You need to drop that beef, bro. It's been no. He drop it.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Bro, he let him. He didn't let him.
He's talking about it to stay relevant.
Bro, if you let him off the dream team, I'm not letting it go. I wasn't in the dock. I didn't get the
when he was working for the New
I didn't
York
get to play the
Knicks,
poker game. I'm not letting it go.
Y'all be easy, man.
All right, fellas. Be good. Chat, be good.
All right, J-Rob.